PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcasts, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Fauché here to tell you about my brand new podcast, the Going Off Topic podcast, brought to you by the Anything But Credible Network. On Going Off Topic, I look at all forms of media from different real and theoretical angles that you don't usually hear about. From movies, to TV, to music, to sports, to gaming, to anything really. You never know what the topic will be, but you're guaranteed a new angle and a different conversation about it, that's for sure. You can find Going Off Topic anywhere and everywhere that you get your podcasts. Check out our social media feeds on Facebook, Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché, on Twitter, going_off_topic, and don't forget about anythingbutcredible.com, where you can find everything for the pod, including the written blog post. That's right, we're carrying over the Going Off Topic blog to anythingbutcredible.com too. So check it all out there, and I'll catch you on the next topic.
and welcome to Offended, presented by PWP Nation. It's your boys, Tricky, Cor Cor Corey, and Stoutsy.
Hey, yo. I'm back.
Welcome back. Even though still love how at the end of last week we said we're going to have Jim on for the last 5 minutes and turned into 20 minutes.
Yeah, I did enjoy that though. When I was listening back last week, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm glad Jim swooped in there.
The funniest part is that we just told him exactly what we just talked about. We're like, Jim, we talked about this, Jim. Jim, we missed you. We talked about this.
You know, a little play-by-play. Never hurts.
Let's do a full hour recap of the hour, conversation.
Fuck it, man. It was solid content.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now I'm alive and not well. What's sad is I think I was better last week than I am this week.
It's crazy.
I gotta tell you, dude, I'm going like 60% mental at this point. You're getting it taken out of you. We need to get your life back in you. We gotta go to the east side or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna start just like going on like hikes and stuff, and I'm able to like leave this house.
Yeah, bro, just bring like a fucking porta potty with you.
Oh, no, I mean, if I'm, like, fully healthy, I won't have to worry about it, hopefully. I can just,
Well, yeah, see, also, you got to get your mind right. Like, you got to start telling yourself you're healthy.
You know what's crazy, though, is I had the thought of, like, what if I just start living like a wild animal?
Yeah, bro, that's what I do.
Just shit at the bar on the floor.
No, like, I don't even, like, go to, like, establishments. Like, I'm, like, legit just in the woods.
Just do it. I mean, you don't got to fully commit. You could literally just move out to the boonies and still live in a house.
Yeah, but then I could just, like, walk around experiencing everything and just, like, I can poop where I want. I can bathe in the river. I can, like...
Hell yeah, that'd be dope. In the river.
Get really good at climbing trees and shit.
Yeah. You got to move to, like, North Dakota or some shit for that, like Wyoming. Todd dropped the cards.
Yeah, Wyoming would be cool.
I wouldn't drink any river water like anywhere around here. That's all I'm saying.
So I dropped the cards. Well, I'm going to continue.
Well, no, that just means they're shuffled better, Bagoo.
Nothing wrong with the muddy Mississippi.
Yeah. Word. I bet you could light that shit on fire. One time, this is no joke, so I jumped in there, and it wasn't when we were on NFG Island. Another time, we were in like high school, and we were doing one of those little races that were popular back in high school. What the hell were those called?
What?
Scavenger hunts. Yeah, That was it. So I jumped in the Mississippi, no clothes on, so like I just got to give you that part of it, because when I got out, literally, like up to my neck was just fucking like dark green, because there was just like a film. It was fucking disgusting.
Your arm just like fell off. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's probably why your hair started falling out in patches. Like it was years after.
I was just thinking about all the adverse effects that might have caused. That's for surely one of them.
Just figured it out. Mm-hmm. Like
Told you, bro.
Nickelodeon show.
Fucking A.
Told you.
Also, one time when we were doing fireworks on the Mississippi, because we load them on barges right there, saw like a fucking 8-foot crocodile. No joke. Just
mate?
On the bank.
Crocodile?
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, alligator, whichever one's... Yeah, it was an alligator. I think crocodiles are like Australian.
Louisiana.
No, those are gators, bro.
Is that the same thing?
Did you fucking hear this guy? He said, isn't that the same thing? Have you, like, never watched anything on Channel 9?
No.
Wait, what did he...
That's like the first thing you learn as a kid is the difference between crocodiles and alligators, bro.
No. What was he comparing?
Crocs got their eyes on the side. Gators got them.
Gators, Crocs, gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
Gators are what's down in Louisiana.
Got my BLL. We need to get them to sponsor us.
See, like, I wouldn't be opposed. Again, I don't purchase it. But if they sponsored us and I got to drink it for free, fucking A.
All right, so let's fill in the listeners. I texted you earlier to bring over some BLLs.
And I said, absolutely not.
Sorry, that's what your stepmom leaves in the refrigerator.
So yeah, that was my quote. After a fucking banger of a session of book club. don't leave out that part. Yeah, man, I mean, like, there's just a stigma to it. That's what I used to steal out of the, like, basement fridge when I was, like, 15, you know? I'm sure James and I have had more than a couple Bud Light Limes at Francis Park on one occasion or another.
I don't mind Bud Light Limes. They're actually, like, the only time I've drank them in the last, like, decade, though, is when I'm at the beach.
Yeah, no, I dig. That's exactly my point. I don't mind them at all, but I just don't go out of my way to buy them, because there's never really, like, an ideal time.
Yeah, I mean, if they're there...
Unless you're on vacation, and then...
Yeah. I mean, if they're there, and people are like, oh, we got us, like, Bud Light Lime and some, I'd be like, oh, yeah, whatever, fuck it.
There's a regular that comes into the Amsterdam that drinks a literal Bud Light Lime, and I have mad respect for her because she does not waver from that. She drinks like an actual Bud Light with a lime in it, because she's been doing it way before Bud Light Lime was a thing.
Katie does the same thing.
Type, dude.
Did you guys see that?
Those are alpha females.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys see the new Natty Lights? It's like strawberry lemonade or some shit.
No.
See, now I would buy any Bud Light. I know they're the exact same company, but I would buy anything fruit-flavored Bud Light way before Natty Light. That connotation just doesn't do it for me.
Patrick Kane just looked like one of the easiest goals he's ever scored in his life. Like,
yeah, he's really good.
There was no, like, effort on that shot whatsoever. It's like, here it's just going to go in on this side. Like, oh my God, there was no effort.
He flung it like, just heel the toe.
All right, so... before we get into the songs of the week, let's play a game. And since last week, our hit episode, Corey Gets Political, we're going to stay in the realm of politics here for a second.
Jim, I just want to preface this whole rest of this discussion with saying that I told Todd that I got enough politics out of my system last week, and with our little hockey debate earlier. So I'm staying as least political as possible, let me just say that.
Until we get to
political, I don't know.
Until we get to the new segment, Corey's SJW moment of the week.
Oh yeah.
But so this game that Katie got for Christmas, it's called No Trumps, and basically the whole point of the game, there's a bunch of cards in here, and you have to pick what quote Trump actually said. That's it. I'm gonna read off 2 quotes. Let's just do 3 for each of you. Just if the game is dumb, then we can move on to over under.
Well, that's fair. Plus, Jim and I didn't even get a chance to play last week, so.
But we didn't play a game last week. Did we play a game last week?
I think you and I did something, but
I don't even remember.
Yeah. Either way.
I don't know. No, we were talking about Aladdin.
The JC matchup is just,
All right.
something that hasn't happened in a while.
So who wants to go first?
Ladies first, so I'll take it.
Nice one, dude.
Thanks, dude. It was a reverse.
I was waiting for it, actually. As soon as you started saying ladies first, I was like, watch, he's going to reverse it back.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a douche.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it back on myself. I'm that big of a douche, but, ladies first is played out.
All right.
That's fair.
Which one of these is a Donald Trump statement?
This is hype.
First statement. I love Benny Hill. He is one of my favorites of all time. Second statement. I think Eminem is fantastic, and most people wouldn't like Eminem. And did you know my name is in more black songs than any other name in hip-hop?
Oh, boy.
See, the only situation I know anything about is obviously the him and M1M1.
Him and M.
And that's probably for surely a fact. Like, it still baffles me whenever I listen to a song and I hear Trump's name drop, because I just fucking crack up laughing, because damn near every rapper from 95 to 15 said his name. I'm going to say B.
And B is the correct answer. The first statement was by Snoop Dogg.
Word.
All right, Jim, you ready?
Yep.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. It's the first statement. Second statement. NBC is weak, and like everybody else is trying to be politically correct. This is why our country is in serious trouble.
I'm just going to say I agree with both of those statements. If you had just read those to me and said that those weren't said by Trump, I'd be like, that's probably something I would say.
Which statement?
Wait, were those three?
It's two of them,
It's
bro.
two.
Jesus.
Oh, I thought you said three of them earlier. Okay, sorry. Can you repeat them? Because I was waiting for the third
Oh,
one.
my
God. All right. First, statement number 1. In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem. Statement number 2. NBC is weak, and like everybody else is trying to be politically correct. This is why our country is in serious trouble.
Much better delivery.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you kind of sucked on the delivery, so that,
Butchered it slightly.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Question.
Wow, that's tough.
Both of those are facts, so I'd have a hard time.
Yeah, I know. Oh, boy.
If I'd...
I think I'm going to go... It seems like you should go with the more, obvious one, but...
This game's
I'm gonna go with the second one, because the first one sounds like he wouldn't be able to say that properly.
And you are correct.
Yes.
Trump said the second one. NBC is weak, let me tell you. Everybody's trying to be politically correct. And that's why his country is in serious, serious trouble, let me tell you. Ronald Reagan said the first statement.
Oh, good for Ronald.
Ronald's a fucking lying piece of shit, but let's keep going.
Old Ronald Gate.
All right, Corey, you ready? Mm-hmm. I don't change diapers. It's not my thing. You know what? I'm a good father, but that's not my thing. Second statement. Second statement.
That's a quote by Corey Donovan.
Yeah, that's so hype.
At my age, you don't go into fatherhood lightly.
I feel like I know who said this, the first one, and Trump is also real enough to admit that he's like a fucking 82-year-old with a 4-year-old, so...
Yeah.
Which, again, power move. That thing's still firing. Good for you, dude. Oh, yeah, so... And I almost feel like I remember who specifically got pissed everyone off for saying number 1, so I'm going to say it was B, and I'm also going to say number 1 was... Oh, dude, it was that fucking guy. Oh, Russell Brand.
All right.
Look at this guy going the extra mile.
Answer?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Fuck that.
Donald Trump said the first statement. Rod Stewart said the second statement.
Well, Donald Trump and Russell Brand have something in common because I'm pretty sure he said that too.
One wrong. Jim, you can take the lead here.
That's what you get for being cocky, you dumb son of a bitch.
Yo, dude, look it up. Russell Brand said the same exact thing. Like, not
you said,
too long. Well, shit, dude. This game wasn't made in the past fucking 2 weeks, so that was a dumb guess.
All right, hit me with it.
Oh, excuse me. I won't do anything to take care of them. I'll supply funds and she'll take care of the kids. It's not like I'm going to be walking the kids down Central Park. Statement number 1. Statement number 2. If you bungle raising your children, I don't think whatever else you do matters very much.
Number 2, also a word once again.
If you bungle your children.
What a word. Bungle.
Yeah, I know. That's...
So if you don't raise your kids right, you're a piece of shit, which is true. I would say it's one, Jim.
I'm gonna go with one because I feel like he was talking about like a prostitute that was suing him for a kid or some shit.
He's probably talking about Barron.
Yeah, or whatever, one of the older ugly ones.
Jim, you said statement number 1?
Yeah.
That is correct. Jim
can
just
you
took the lead.
can you
What a boss!
Can you repeat that first one though again, just because it's so funny?
I won't do anything to take care of them. I'll supply funds, and she'll take care of the kids. It's not like I'm going to be walking the kids down Central Park.
That's so
okay,
hype, dude.
I'm gonna put this out here. Donald Trump, honestly, if he was just a comedian, like that was his, like
right?
he legit was just a comedian, he'd be.
That's why it's so awesome. This shit is so.
I won't do anything to take care of them.
Do you understand? We have
I'll supply the funds, but
we could
she'll take care of
literally
the kids.
make a game out of. Like, this is the funnest shit ever, bro. It's full blown idiocracy. You just gotta kick back and appreciate this shit.
Just go into like this. He should have went to comedy like 20 years ago. He'd be one of the best.
I mean, dude, his whole life's basically comedy. He just doesn't give a fuck about anything. It's fucking awesome. Are you hearing these quotes that we've been guessing on?
Exactly. It's like, I don't even know.
I got mine right because I didn't think it was ridiculous enough.
There's like 500 cards.
Wrong.
There's like 500 cards in this game.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Listen, like, think about it. He'd be like, I don't even know what I would talk about up there, and his people would just be like, no, just talk.
Right. And that last card, he literally. Well, I guess he didn't say the second one because he said the first one. but I was like, that's incredibly contradicting. But yeah, that makes more sense. Who did say the second one? Did you say that?
Second one was Jackie Kennedy.
Jackie Kennedy. That's also a word, Jackie Kennedy.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
All right.
All right. I got the lead.
Final
Yeah,
round. Corey, you need to get this correct to stay in the game. First statement. Mothers all want their sons to grow up to be president, but they don't want them to become politicians. Statement 2.
Hype once again.
I want 5 children, like in my own family, because with 5, then I'll know that one will be guaranteed to turn out to be like me.
That should be a pretty easy one.
Dude. Number 1 seemed too logical. I don't even remember what it was, but I gotta say number 2.
That's so right. Yeah, you're correct.
Oh,
dude,
God.
That's fucking great. I want to read that one again. The first one was John F. Kennedy.
And what did he say?
John F. Kennedy or Trump? John F. Kennedy. Mothers all want their sons to grow up to be president, but they don't want them to become politicians. Like, that's very, like...
That was way too eloquent.
I was going to say,
sure.
very, like, very
too
nicely
solid of a
said.
delivery. Yeah,
but Trump's,
no way.
I want 5 children, like, in my own family, because with 5, then I know that one will be guaranteed to turn out to be like me.
How many? Does he have 5? Because that's pimp if he's got 5.
I think he's got 3 or 4, I think.
I think that little...
he's got Ivanka.
Little B.
Eric and Donald Jr.
Donald Jr. And there's an Eric.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Have you ever seen the SNL skit when they're making fun of them?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fucking
He's like,
cool.
I'm Donald. He's like, I am Donald Trump Jr. And Eric just goes, and I'm Eric.
Shit, I thought Donald Trump was a junior. Oh no, I think his dad's name was like John or some shit, maybe. I need to send you that skit. That every time they do a skit with those two, and it's fucking hilarious. The fuck were we just? Oh yeah, and now he's. Dude, what if he makes another kid? Now that would be a fucking power move. Because, I mean, I guess he's only got 4 by what I'm counting. And I'm sure he's got way more than that off the radar. Like, way fucking more. But...
Well, probably just make one with, like, a clone machine, honestly, just to tell everybody to fuck off.
Yeah, that's what he calls his dick.
All right, Jim, you ready?
Prepared.
All right, Jim, if you get this, you win the game. No pressure at all.
Okay.
Eat a chode. First statement.
Come on, Sega. Sorry, go ahead.
Did you lose all your coins?
Nah, I just missed a jump.
Did you Sonic?
Yeah.
That's why you got to be Knuckles, man. All right, first statement. I've won many club championships, and I've always been the best athlete. But I've won many a club championship. Wow, that's a hard statement to read. It's something that
shit.
people don't know unless they are with me and have played with me. Statement number 2. I'm a pretty good winner. I'm a terrible loser, and I rub it in pretty good when I win.
You butchered number 1 pretty hard, bro.
Dude,
Unless that's what it says.
That's what it says. But I've won many a club championship.
Everybody knows I've won. Does it say that twice? Because you said it twice.
Mm-mm.
You gotta do it again.
All right, you want to reread the first statement?
Yeah.
It's just a fucking hard sentence to read.
Oh, I had 67 coins. Go ahead.
Jim, we need your full undivided attention here.
I don't.
I need you to be able to read.
I need you to be able to read.
All right, yeah, reread it.
I've won many club championships, and I've always the best athlete. But I've won many a club championship. It's something that people don't know unless they are with me and have played with me.
It's number 1 because the second one talks about losing.
Fucking
He would never be like
softball.
I'm a loser.
But I love how here I'm showing Corey. You are correct, Jim. Look at that's like they actually leave in the typos.
He fucking might as well have just told you that by the way you butchered it.
Well,
you would only butcher something Trump said like that. Because it's so fucking
I was
ridiculous.
always the best athlete, but I've won many a club championship.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just a dead giveaway. You know, that one's just...
Well,
hey, sometimes you get a softball when you're coming off the DL. I get it.
That guy's something
maybe
else.
we'll return to this
You're the
game.
one that got all cocky. It's like Russell Brand said something 2 weeks ago, so it must have got edited into this game.
You did get pretty
That's
cocky.
still fact. Someone please fact check me. Somebody, I don't even know if it was Russell Brand, but in the last couple of weeks, somebody got shit for saying they don't change their kids' diapers. Pretty sure it was RB.
It's a power move, though. I would never change a diaper. I've seen my nephew shit, and I'm just like, no thanks,
That
bud.
is.
Dude, I'd still laugh. Dude, I was laughing my ass off when you just kept fucking lowering your shoulder into your nephew last week.
Oh, dude, he loves it.
He fucking loves it.
He loves getting dummied. I swear to
Fucking
God, dude.
He loves getting dummied, bro.
I'll bounce him, and then he'll just like run at me, and I'll just fucking drop him.
That's sick. He's got the frame for that too. That's good.
Yeah, I tweeted that out, and Kelly Chase liked it, so not a big deal.
Hey, if we're talking about not a big deal tweets, did you like my little chiclets bump last night?
You got a chicklets bump. You should
You
have
got a
tweeted it from
chickie
the
bump?
I got a
offend-
chicklets bump?
You should have tweeted it from the offended pod, bro.
I didn't think that I didn't think that they were going to retweet it if it was from
Yeah,
another
no,
podcast.
I was thinking about that too.
So I was being
Did
smart.
you tag offended in it afterwards?
No, but I retweeted it. But
You're
if they go on mine, it just says host of offended. So it's still getting out there. We're still getting.
Right.
Nice little chicklets bump.
Said that.
What'd you say?
So on Spit and Chicklets this past week, they said Vince Dunn is an absolute man rocket.
Which I've said before.
Just happened.
Yeah.
Are you getting a fuzzy thing?
Fuzzy? Yeah, I'm getting fuzzies, dude.
From me?
No.
Uh,
Check. Can you still hear me?
I think you're good now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep. All right. That was weird.
We cool.
Is it on one?
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Well, fuck it. We'll do it live. We're keeping that in. But
Absolutely.
so on Spit and Chicklets, they said Vince Dunn was an absolute man rocket. He probably gets so many Midwestern pussy. And and I was like, tweeted out to them after that hit that he fucking laid on Nazem Kadri last night. I was like, fuck,
Big
they
hit.
called him a man rocket, but he looked like a fucking freight train on that hit. STL Blues #wagon.
Nice.
Spit and Chicklets bump. Love it.
Well
Love it.
played.
Love it, love it, love it. But all right, let's get into songs of the week.
I forgot we haven't done that yet.
I know.
You already know I'm going third. Fuck you guys. Not playing this shit.
Dude, come on, man.
Come on, yeah, you can't ruin a joke.
Nah, man.
You got so
I'm
mad
cool.
last week.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Motherfucker!
I forgot it was a thing, you know? But I'm sure I'll forget in the future, but when I remember, I'm certainly not getting played.
All right, Jim, you can go first.
He's not even stolen because he's worried. He's just stolen because he's not prepared. He's been playing fucking Sega.
No, I'm prepared. Number 1, Grayson in the Grass, The Friends of Distinction.
He said so fast.
It's Grayson in the Grass.
Wait, all right, say that again. What was it?
Degrassi something?
It's a little actually, it's a song from 1969. Oh, that's wild, because I have 69 stars right now, or rings right now on Sonic.
And the Blues have 69 points. Nope, not a big deal.
I know. Do you like that? Do you like that tweet? Bang. Little song called "Grazing in the Grass" by the Friends of Distinction. It's just like a fun little. It's basically a 70s song.
Is it from the 70s?
1969.
Oh, that's right. We just discussed that.
Yeah, but it's funny because I was watching a Family Guy episode, and obviously it's like a funk, whatever 70s era song. It's just a black group, and Peter didn't cut his grass, so it's really tall. So then it just cuts to these people singing "Grazing in the Grass," and then Cleveland runs out of his house to go sing with them, and it's just fucking.
Hey y'all!
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. But yeah, it's actually kind of a fun.
No!
It's actually kind of a fun jam that I could see us playing at the bar.
Loretta.
If I ever get to go in the bar, come on, give me the magic tokens. Sorry. All right. Yeah, that's my number 1 though. Grazing in the Grass.
Your goal should just be to do a lap around your house.
Just beat Sonic, dude.
The outside of it, dude. I'm in the bonus round right now. I forgot about these.
What you got there, Todd? What you munching on?
I got a little piece of gummies.
Oh, okay.
Get him.
So I thought it was a gummy worm for a second.
Oh no, just gum. I don't know why I said gummies.
Yeah, weird.
All right, who's going second?
Todd, I told you I'm just going third. I ain't playing.
All right, my first song is Fluctuate by the Catfish and the Bellman.
Damn it!
I told you I got more integrity than that.
You're a pussy. That's what you are. You could have dummied him there, and you didn't.
I was expecting
Hell
it.
no!
But
yeah, are you kidding me?
New song by Catfish and the Bellman, Fluctuate. It's a nice little, indie song.
I still haven't fucking listened to them yet.
Yeah, you have.
I think even I've heard of them, bro.
No. I mean, I haven't listened to the new stuff they got.
I was gonna say.
What's that song I would know?
7.
Yep, that sounds about right. Jim,
No,
you're gonna
there's
appreciate
another,
my first one.
What is a song that you would know about them? I think they had a song on an NHL game.
It's Not in Hell, I'll be in good company, is it?
I think they did have an NHL one, Todd.
I think they did.
I can just...
Kathleen is a song by them that was really big.
I can just see the name in my head. Nope.
Never heard this? This is a song that was in NHL.
Yeah. This isn't what I was thinking of.
This is like their big song.
Yep.
But this is a song that's my favorite.
Jesus, you get one fucking pick. Oh yeah, I heard this one. Yeah, I like these guys.
They're good. They're really good, man. They're solid. They're just consistent. Like a lot of their songs sound the same, but there's a consistent band.
Well, I got an indie band for my first one too. I'm fucking.
Is it the Beatles?
No.
Is it the guy in the movie, the Beatles movie?
Even closer.
What is it?
Choke Chain.
Jim, what's your second song?
By 303.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I can just say it once. What was that song, Jim?
Choke Chain 303.
That's right.
You mean the shotgun song?
The shotgun anthem.
I have to try at least one an episode.
Hey man, I dig it. I appreciate the effort.
I at least have to try.
Wait, did you try to just snag him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally tried.
You can't do that when it's on the third the last guy.
This is why I slotted up.
You can try.
That's why I slotted up Choke Chain number 1 too, because I knew as soon as you heard it, interruption or not, it was getting through. So that is our shotgun anthem.
Well played. I like how we all have a strategy to it.
This is good.
Yeah, bro. You gotta come in with something. I got a whole fucking notebook over here.
We come into Wednesdays fucking actually fully prepared for the episode. How am I gonna outsmart the guy for the songs of the week?
All day on Wednesday, dude. That's all you're thinking about. Like, how the fuck am I gonna outsmart him this week?
What's the
Love it.
Preparation prevents poor performance.
My number 2 song this week.
Practice makes better. What is it, Jim?
A little song called "My House" by a band. I don't even know if
Flow Rider?
Right?
Huh? Flow Rider?
I was thinking.
Welcome
to my house.
Flow Rider?
Take control now. We don't have to slow
I like how I went as high as possible. You just came in with that low shit.
But no, it's by a band called PVRIS. It's like a.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, it's like I think like a chick's like the lead singer.
PVRIS.
I'm pretty sure it is. They had a song on Seth Rollins 24 WWE 24, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
Do they
you
like just like
purists?
You know, just like those like rock chicks that can just like fucking sing. I'm trying to think of that band that was like. They came out, not Flyleaf.
Churches?
I don't know if you remember them.
With the V?
Huh?
The Churches? Would they spell it with a V? Is that what you're talking about?
Paramore?
No, I do like Paramore, though.
No doubt.
Evanescence?
No, even though one time for Christmas I got an Evanescence CD that I didn't ask for, and I was like, this is actually pretty dope.
Dude, actually, I was listening to Evanescence the other day. Not bad, I'm not going to lie.
Really not. Girl can sing.
Yeah, she has a hell of a voice.
Yeah, I mean, they were a thing for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Wake me up! Wake me up inside! And that was Evanescence.
It's a good karaoke song. But yeah, just a cool little rock song. I could see it being. I was about to say I could see it being like a WWE thing, but it already was. So.
Word.
Good little rock song.
Oh yeah, a little quick shout out to Mark Henry's documentary that was on after Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
hell
Corey,
of a documentary.
You would actually love it. This dude's just like the definition of just like fuck it. This is what I'm about to do.
And honestly, he's probably one of the most humble human beings I think I've ever seen. Like on like just anything that has to do with a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like
I'll sum it up for you like this real quick, Corey. Vince McMahon hired him, and then he was like, "I want to go be the world's strongest man." And Vince McMahon goes, "Fine, you can do that, but I want you to know that WWE doesn't want the second strongest man in the world."
Dude, he shattered. What did he do, Jim? What did he deadlift? And he did it 3 times. They're like, no one has ever done this, and he did it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and then he also lifted a. It's like the like most impossible dumbbell to pick up. It's like the 1-inch dumbbell. Like there's not a lot of room to grip it. I forget how much it weighs. It's like 100-something odd pounds, but like the struggle with
it's like fucking 250 at least. It's
probably
something ridiculous.
Yeah. But you can't it's hard as fuck to grip. There's not any.
So,
he was like the first person to ever do it, and like whatever since when they started it, like years before.
I don't even think about lifting weights, obviously, but what's the like the long bar? It's like a deadlift where you just pull it off the ground and hold it up. Is that just called a deadlift?
What do you?
So like you're standing up and you grab the bar and you like kind of like position it, hold it up in the air,
like a hand clean,
and you throw it back down.
Yeah,
I think
that's what he's talking about.
He did that, but with the most weight. Nobody could ever put it over their head. He did it 3 times.
Yeah, that's a clean.
It was insane.
Guy's just an absolute.
Yeah, those are like the definition of strength.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
I just love how when Vince McMahon called him to sign him to WWE, he's like, man, get the hell out of here. I don't believe you. Hung up the phone, and Vince called back live. He's like, haha. Nope, it's actually Vince.
Yeah, he was just like, fuck you, Vince.
Yeah.
Before he was the world's strongest man?
He was like he was an Olympian in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when WWE called him, but he was like a really shitty wrestler like in the 90s. And that's why he was like getting fed up with everything.
Yeah.
So what did he do in the Olympics?
Like weightlifting and shit.
Okay,
yeah.
Obviously. That was a dumb fucking question.
There's no such thing as dumb questions, Corey.
Shut up.
I hope that Mike picked that up.
I think it did. Are you number 2?
Is it my turn?
No, it's Corey's.
We just got so fucking off track. I have no idea where we started that.
No, it is my turn. That was your second song.
Oh, yeah,
right?
no, yeah, it is. It's
my second song is by Twin Shadow. You remember that band, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah.
Saying Saturdays. He has a brand new song out called Only for the Brokenhearted, and it's just, windows down, man. Windows down.
Windows down?
Yeah, dude. It's good. It's really good.
Little on the way to the bar to watch some, day hockey on a Saturday. And
little road head ski,
Oh. Nah, the best Red Hood song is Dream On by Aerosmith.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I feel like Roadhead's more just about location, to be honest.
What about Sweet Emotion?
No, that's too many feelings.
I'm gonna see what Mark Henry's hang clean.
Jim, do you like that? Did you just even realize what I just did?
No, what'd you say?
I'm assuming that you were playing Sonic and you just went. I finished off the. Here we go.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, I'm in the water fucking level and I crossed over the goddamn stupid things.
Corey, it's your turn for song 2.
Song 2.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we
go. Little Bangarang by JT and Jay-Z. Yeah, Holy Grail.
Oh, wow, good one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Holy Grail's better than Suit and Tie?
Absolutely. Holy Grail is one of my top.
Yeah.
I love Suit and Tie.
Just love Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I mean, JT's just a man.
Can't wait to get you on the floor, good looking.
I think I looked up Mark Henry's. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, keep going. Just let me know.
Hey, my number
is just like a highlight reel.
Hey, Jim, I got a quick question for you before you go.
Yeah.
When did Detroit take away the Hockey Town on their ice? Was it when they got the new arena?
Yeah, because I think Little Caesars was like, well, we're doing a bunch of other things here that people should care about. We have the worst pizza in the world, although they do have the best, like...
Look at this dude fucking grip a basketball.
Is that Mark Henry?
Yes, and he's about to dunk.
Oh, they just cut away.
Oh. They'll come back to it. Oh, it's like a little...
compilation.
Yeah. But, yeah, Jim, you gotta look that up, too, because he fucking holds a basketball like... It literally looks smaller than a volleyball in one of our hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude's a monster.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Little Caesars Arena, cool arena. They were just like, oh, but we got like the Pistons, and they suck, and we want them to feel at home.
And you're not.
But I mean, they just put it on the ice, though.
You know what's fucking crazy to me is that Detroit, like, I think they've only sold out like 5 or 10 games since getting that new arena. Like, if that was St. Louis. That whole season sold out. Just blows my mind. And they're a hockey town in quotes. I'm doing air quotes.
Yeah.
Hockey towns.
Yeah.
Quotes.
So this is the last thing I'm going to interject, and then I'll piss off. But this just said that in 4th fucking grade, Mark Henry weighed 225 pounds.
Unit.
That is way beyond. Dude, that's a unit. That's fucking absurd.
Like, they had to have had just like a table for him instead of a desk in class.
Absolutely.
Fun fact, 3 6 Mafia sings his theme song, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Somebody go and get their ass whooped.
Dude, I think, you know what? We're just going to throw this on. I'm just going to throw that on Songs of the Week this week. Just a random little shout out for that.
Hit it up.
That's what, yeah.
All right, so my number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Little song by My Chemical Romance called "Welcome to the Black Parade."
Ooh, dude,
when I was a young Jim.
Have you never said that before? Really?
No, not yet. I sewed another Chemical Romance song, but I don't think I've said that one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's like my Halsey.
Yeah, just a banger,
I dig it,
dude. All these like "Welcome to the Black Parade" memes that have been coming out lately are fucking hilarious.
I just am not hip. I haven't seen one.
Just not.
Like 2 years ago, I just started like this this thing with our buddy Ryan Cruz that he's just like emo as shit and loves My Chemical Romance, and I was just like plastered it all over Facebook, and he's just like, dude, I don't even care about My Chemical Romance, and I was like, yeah, but it's just funny to make people think that you're like you. So anytime there was like a somewhat rumor of like a reunion tour, I would just like blast this page with like, dude, how amped up are you? And people just be like, what a loser.
No, you absolutely made that a thing.
That's what I do. Oh my god, dude, my dog just farted. Like, I think we have the same like gastro problem.
How heavy this is.
God, dude, that's gross, Vladdy.
I wonder how much your dog like hates you right now. Like,
dude, he completely just kind of like doesn't. I don't think he doesn't. He's like, dude, you're at home all day. Do stuff.
Say, fuck that. He's gonna hate it when you leave.
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of. I don't know.
He's like adjusted.
He's an old dude, man. He just does what he wants. He's fine.
Yeah, that's
for real.
But anyway, my third song this week is by Weezer and the Take On Me cover from their Teal album.
Good song.
That music video is awesome.
Oh, they got a music video?
Yeah, they got what's the kid's name from Stranger Things? What's his band's name? Calpurnia?
Oh, they in it?
Yeah, they're like singing the song in it, like they're lip singing.
Oh, that's cool because he kind of pulls off the lead singer vibe.
Oh, and by the way, he hit puberty, and it's hilarious.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah,
their band's actually not too bad.
Yeah, like I haven't heard his voice since like the second season of Stranger Things, and yeah, it's a little, yeah, I don't know, I can't impersonate it, but
His balls drop a little.
oh yeah, you can tell.
Attaboy.
But yeah, but if you've seen the first Take On Me, like the real music video from Aha, by Take On Me, or by Take On Me by Aha, oh my god,
it's hard to say.
It's honestly one of the coolest music videos I've ever seen, especially for when it came out, because they saw like pencil drawings like together. It's obviously in stop motion, but they mix in like real people like in it at the same time, and they did that again for this one. And it's pretty cool.
That's dope.
Yep. All right, Corey, what's your third song?
Holy shit, man. We're only on number 3. Oh.
You're awfully quiet this time around.
Oh, well, dude, I've been pretty fixated on this Mark Henry thing. I'll be back with you guys in a minute.
I told you would like it.
Remember our little discussion we had the other day about Nirvana, the Me Too movement?
Rate me.
Yeah. I just don't understand how it's not under fire. I completely get it, like from a logical standpoint, but I just would have figured the SJWs would have fucking...
Because nobody want to rip on Nirvana.
Yeah, that's a good point. So... Come As You Are, though. Not Rate Me. Come As You Are.
Good song.
That's a little banger.
See, I think I picked Rate Me a few weeks ago, actually. I think on the last 90s episode we did, I think I picked Rate Me.
One of us picked it.
Probably.
You might have, or I might have.
Rate Me! So I think you did the same thing, actually, Corey. I think when I picked it, you go, ooh, you sure about that?
Yeah, I always do it.
But Come As You Are, great song.
I love it.
Great song. Jimothy...
It's actually Kurt Cobain's birthday, I think, today. Did you just say that or something?
Whose?
Today was Kurt Cobain's birthday.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, man, how about that?
It's just how the universe works, bro. I didn't even know.
He'd be 52 today, and I feel like he would still just make like incredible music about how shitty our fucking country and world is.
I'm just going to say it. I feel like he probably would have killed himself a couple more times by now.
Yo, that's actually
with how shitty our country
that's actually probably
is.
true. It wouldn't have been like the drugs and stuff. He probably just been like, wow, this place sucks.
Like, he'd have seen Cardi B and 6ix9ine become a thing and just fucking offed himself all over again.
Or would he just get murdered again?
Touche. Maybe a little A, little B.
That's like one conspiracy I firmly believe happened. Like,
I mean, I back them all, so I could totally see it.
Well, if he had a shotgun, right? But
didn't he overdose?
No, he was shot with a shotgun. But the way he held it, the shotgun was it was like an old school shotgun.
Right.
It was so long that he couldn't reach like the trigger.
Right.
So they said he used his foot to do it, but he had his shoes on. How could he do that if he has shoes on?
I mean, if he had like Converse and they were malleable.
They were Converse.
Yeah, he did wear some pretty
He could have just squeezed
shoes.
his toe in there.
I don't know, man.
All you gotta do is fucking... Those triggers are pretty sensitive, bruh.
I don't know, man.
But I mean, trust me, I could totally fucking
And I don't
see
think there was ever an investigation into it. Was
No,
there?
there was. There's like a big investigation. There's a big documentary about it. It's really interesting. Like I'm not like one way or the other on how he died. Like both of them seem very logical. Like they could have happened.
Oh yeah.
So I'm pretty sure like it was like he did heroin and then like killed himself and then they tried to set it. Then like the conspiracy is that someone like injected him with heroin after they killed him or something. I don't know. Fucking.
It's his problem with the woke ass artists, dude. You just never know if they're so fucking wise because they're full of drugs and they off them. I swear, I thought for a second Mac Miller might be a thing.
He did hate himself. Or not hate himself. He did hate being famous too.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. That's a joke I made about Mac Miller, though, after he faded away and all these fucking idiots got famous. I was like, I mean, if I was that talented of an artist, maybe. But also, I'm a big enough conspiracy guy to be like, CIA doesn't like what he's saying. It's too fucking smart. Kill him.
Yeah, it's like, no, he's
That's
on.
why I'm fucking, honestly, 6ix9ine getting arrested takes a lot of validity away from my argument.
Don't even bring him up. Corey, don't even bring him up. Jim's going to be like, Jim just got a boner.
Dude, that's my boy. I told Corey this. Dude, he is
Jim just plays the fucking antagonist on this one. He's full of shit. He's like me the other day on Facebook. He's fucking just arguing for the sake of arguing.
Okay, dude, was my logic not right, though? Where I said, yeah, he's ratting on all these guys, so then when he gets out, he's still on top of the shitty rap game.
I did appreciate that.
And saying.
He's just gonna sit in jail and kind of just fucking mull around for a little bit, you know. And then he's gonna come out when he's like fucking 55.
The memes though are hilarious. Like the new one is like he's sitting there in court and he's like, I don't know nothing about that, but hey, did you hear that Khloe Kardashian's husband like cheated on him with so and so?
He's just ratting on everybody.
Hey, Claudius just texted me and said, did I just hear a fucking Mac Miller joke? Because that's fucked up.
Who said that?
Claudius. I guess he could hear us sitting upstairs. He just yelled down, I got nothing to do. I got nothing going on.
Yeah, Dan, you have room to talk on ignorant things.
Funny. Emo just texted me out of the blue and just told me just listen to our pod from last week.
Yeah.
And how awesome he thought it was naturally. But that's pretty insane. I haven't talked to Emo in like 2 weeks. He just texted me as we're podcasting.
Wild.
Shouts out Emos.
There's been some weird coincidences in the last like hour.
Universe, dude, I'm telling you.
The Sonic thing.
We're getting
a Kurt Cobain song. None of us knew it was Kurt Cobain song until his birthday. Until I said something.
We're getting famous.
You know what it started with, Jim? It started with our little cunt pun pregame session. For surely.
I was not checking my phone. I was like, I have to throw in one. You guys are like, come on.
Todd was so out of his element.
Corey, let's start our own thread, eh?
I didn't check.
Do you remember that setup that Todd had to do just to try and get his? What was it?
All right, Jim, what's your fucking next song?
Todd can't be the butt of the joke. He can't be the cunt of the joke. Do you mean the one where he basically actually made a sandwich in real life via text to set up for a joke that was not very good?
I was waiting for it.
Jimmy, how do you like your sandwiches, in squares or triangles? Of course, with the sides cunt off.
Buddy.
I wish they had a face. Just like cheeks pulled all the way back. Oh man!
It should just be like it should be a sound effect you can send to something. All right, is it my fourth song?
Oh, it's better. It's so much better than Corey's. How do you cunt an electrical current?
Hell yeah, dude! Jim's an electrician.
I did.
That shit's fucking job specific. Are you kidding me?
Hey, what's funny is I don't know. I'm pretty sure Corey might have intended this. I don't know. But when Todd made the sandwich joke, and then Corey was like, "Yo, that's a stale ass joke," kind of like.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Yeah, I got
stale
it.
Bread.
Oh god, I laugh once a week, and it's awesome. 6 of the other days, I'm just like, "When's the world ending?"
Dude, we're literally saving Jim's life.
Oh fuck!
That's good, dude. That's good. Let it out.
Oh, is it my fourth song?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I just thought of the song earlier, and then I did like some more research on it. And dude, I think I found some more 9/11 conspiracy stuff. So a little song by POD called "Youth of the Nation." Listen. That song's kind of like, like our little, like, yo, we're the youth, we gotta take over,
like we're angsty little fucking teenagers.
Right, but listen, that song came out in March 2001, so I'm thinking it was like a heads up of like, yo, this world's about to get changed in a few months.
And they're about to fuck up the youth of the nation.
And now I think saw the first verse, I think I'm just getting maybe I'm getting too deep into the lyrics here, but hold on.
Nah,
Let me find it.
Hold on.
Dive all the way down. Let me know.
Let me find Oh shit! Hold on. Where did it go? No, come on, man! I just had it. No.
You remember our
here it goes.
preparation quote from earlier?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead, Jim.
All right, so
He's not prepared.
So basically, this little stanza here. But who knew that this day wasn't like the rest? Instead of taking a test, I took 2 to the chest. I think he's talking about America and the 2 planes taking down the towers, changing the whole fucking world, bro.
Trippy. And you know what? That's a song I'm surprised is. I don't know when the last time I heard that on the radio was, but I mean that's even just like the obvious version of talking about school shootings and shit.
Dude, I mean that song. I mean,
Columbine had happened, but
yeah, I mean that song basically was woke to a lot of stuff. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's
possible.
POD, dude. Mm-hmm. This is a fucking jam.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they sing fucking Rey Mysterio's theme song.
Yeah, they sang a lot of. They had a
fucking tie it all the way back in.
They had a lot of pay-per-views for WWE. It was fucking incredible. Yeah,
Booyaka! 619.
Song is dope though. And yeah, you're right. I don't think it's on the radio like at all.
Yeah, and it used to be on 105.7.
What was their
20 times a fucking day?
What was their big song in Grind? Was it "Here Comes the Boom"?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I used to get that song mixed up
like
with
10 times in that movie.
With Nelly's song.
No, with oh man, what was it? Not POD. What was the other? What was the other band around that time that was kind of like POD?
Korn.
Huh?
Korn.
Korn, yeah. Say Korn.
Korn.
Wait,
no, they both have dreadlocks, so fuck it.
Are you talking about Slipknot?
No, it was Saliva.
No, you're putting
he said Corey.
No,
so like Corey
he
Taylor.
said Korn.
No, it's Korn.
Yeah, I thought he started
that's
to
why
say
you
Corey
said Slipknot,
Taylor.
because I said Korn.
Yeah.
No, Saliva, that's the band. The song Click, Click, Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Hey, also quick shout out to Korn and Dem Franchise Boys. Remember that song?
Oh, when they remix it?
Coming Undone with it.
Yeah.
There's Lean with it, Rock with it, and Coming Undone.
And
I'm looking that up right now.
Shout out to Saliva, who sing Batista's theme song for WWE.
And I want to say they did a I think they had a Mania song.
Oh, they did. They did. Oh, fuck. I just watched it today. Actually, that's weird. Somebody actually tweeted out that video today for WrestleMania 23, and they were the theme song. Do you want it? Yeah. Do you need it? Yeah. I forget what that song is called. But they had the theme song for Survivor Series in 2002 when the Elimination Chamber match. It's like one of the best hype videos ever. It's like a close second to WrestleMania Rock in Austin.
Oh, my way.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jim? The Always song with like Michaels, Triple H, Jericho, Kane, Booker, and RVD.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And then they sang out Jericho to the fucking ring that night.
They did. What if Jericho sang himself out one time? That'd be cool.
Just sings Judas.
Yeah.
That would be dope. All right. Is it my song?
Yeah. Number 4.
So for my last 2 songs, are getting you hyped up, excited, Jim, to have you back in the cockpit. And of course, when we have you back in the cockpit, it's our last 90s episode, countdown, top 20 songs of the 90s, which is like the fucking hardest list to do because I have like 100 and I had to cut it down to 20. But, so.
We all got to make sacrifices, buddy.
I know, dude, it's so hard. Right now, I'm going to throw it back to a song in the 90s. Well, it says it came out in the 90s on a CD, but I think this is actually from the 80s. But Gloria by Laura Branigan.
Is that
the Gloria?
Yeah.
Gloria! Oh, yeah. I think I got your number.
Dude, I just heard that.
Let's go Blues, baby. It's their victory song.
Shit me. Then I heard it last night.
Yeah. But that's what they play in the locker room after every win now because the story has it. They were at a gentleman's club, and some drunk guy just kept requesting that song on repeat, and they thought it was like the funniest thing.
See, this is the type of camaraderie that's essential to a cup.
Ever since then, they've been winning, so that's why it's their victory song now.
Gotta build that camaraderie.
I know. Dude, and some guy on that, like, Dan Buffa guy.
Yeah.
I forget I don't know who he works for, but he's like, can somebody please make like a rock version of the song? And like Cam Jansen and people are like, shut up, dude. If it's bringing camaraderie to it, like you obviously have never been on like a sport. Dude, like I said, like the other week, my Nationals team, our song was TikTok by Kesha after every win.
Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy.
Exactly it.
Jim, he seems like the kind of guy that, like, if we're at a bar, he would get pissed at us for playing, like, Time After Time or, like, any of the other 80s songs that we
And what's
pick.
weird is, like, I actually kind of like his takes on hockey most of the time, but, like, that one I was just like, and Cam Jansen's like, shut up, dude. It's a phenomenal song for the team. Like, like, that's why hockey's so great. It's, like, the weirdest, like, it's almost like little, like, weird, like, girly things, like, bond the team together. It's like, you kind of let, like, your feminine little joy side out, I guess, a little bit as a team. You're just like, yeah, let's be weirdos. And it just brings you together. Like, it's something so stupid like that can just gel a team to victory.
Well, I thought it was funny that Biz Nasty was like, he fucking loves it, and then he got he tweeted Joel Edmondson, or texted Joel Edmondson about the song, and Joel Edmondson apparently sent him a bunch of videos. And Joel Edmondson's like, obviously don't share these, but look at this. Right. And Biz Nasty said they're fucking hilarious. Like, the videos. I wish they get leaked. I hope they get leaked somehow.
I'm just going to preface one thing for Hockey Talks. I'm just not totally sold on the goal song. I get it's the urge. I know we want to go local. Honestly, I still don't understand why we can't do Nelly. You can find me in St. Louis.
Or EI.
Or Top of the World, even by
I will say this,
by whatever the other local band is, Moonspan.
With how loud we were last night, I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking cool when the crowd was singing along with that song. Like that grew on me. If we have a hot crowd like that every game, fuck, I'm all about that song.
Yeah, I can dig it. Again, it's just me, and I'm always like, it seems manufactured and Debbie Downer.
It's totally forced. For sure.
Right.
But with a hot crowd like that, dude.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
If we make it to the Stanley Cup, can you imagine? We're going to be singing that song all fucking night on Lama Gloria, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, do they still play, I know we got Hockey Talks a little bit. Do they do Run Around Sue after the win too?
I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah.
I think they did. I know they've been doing it. I don't know if they did it. They've been playing Run Around Sue right after the win, and that song's just like
at the arena? Yeah,
at the arena.
Jim literally sounds like the Bubble Boy. Hey guys, what's it like on the outside?
I can come outside. No, don't they do Song 2 by Blur? Woohoo!
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
because I'm very down with that.
Oh fuck
yeah, that one's good. But I swear they've been playing Run Around Sue, which is just like a fun song. I think it reminds me because it's in the movie Major League when they start winning a bunch and they just start and Run Around Sue's playing. And it's just like fuck yeah,
their little montage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love it.
That would make sense.
Love it.
Please. Let's see. Okay, so it's my number 4, I think, right? Whatever. That works. Thanks. Todd just handed me a Corona Light. Thanks, Todd. Shit, I had one more thing to say about the Blues, but oh well. We'll get to it later. I think I mentioned Mac Miller earlier. Little ditty, Oy Vey.
Oy Vey.
I just been
I've
been listening to a lot of Mac lately. There's shit that goes under the radar is like obviously his best shit.
Is that from The Best Day Ever?
Yeah, I think that song was actually pretty poppin' back in the day, but I hadn't heard it in a minute.
By One Direction?
Yeah, and he starts it off, it's the best day ever.
Yeah.
This is the best day ever. That song? You ever heard that song?
No, not that one.
That album's so
Harry
good.
Styles is a G, though. It's all right.
That one chick got a tattoo of him on her face, I think.
What?
Yeah, she got a Harry Styles face on her face as a face.
Oh,
tattoo.
yeah.
Yeah. Glad that didn't pan out for her, to be honest. Because I hate to keep harping on 6ix9ine, but
yeah,
that was really concerning me that a kid with a 6ix9ine tattooed on his face was... I mean, he did it. He got to the top. So, who knows, dude? I'm probably going to have my foot in my mouth. I bet this chick ends up being a superstar.
I mean, the only person that I think is cool with tattoos on their face is Post Malone, but that's just me.
Well, Mike Tyson.
I was going to say Mike Tyson, but
he literally
I got to keep it relevant.
Yeah, I feel you.
Mike Tyson
also
can
has an ice cream cone on his face, and he's had that for a good decade. So
I think he got it lasered off a little bit.
He probably did. He like rebranded himself completely. He got out of jail. Going to jail was the best thing to ever happen to Gucci Mane. He got jacked as fuck.
Yep.
Fresh pair of teeth.
Yeah,
some nice
got
little
married,
veneers.
Got all happily married and stuff, and has a nice house, and still just makes
on
sick.
Don't forget about that. Had a TV show. It was like Gucci Mane's wedding or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pretty positive that was a thing. Yeah, good for that, dude. I was just listening to Gucci Mane the other weekend with my boy Billy Weiss. Shout out Billy Weiss. And we'll see if he listens. I like doing those just for that reason.
See if they listen.
Yeah. But yeah, we were playing FIFA and listening to Gucci Mane, and I felt like I was 16 all over again. And then I was cracking up because I was like, Gucci Mane actually has some of the fucking deepest lyrics. They're just funny as shit. Mm-hmm. And his delivery is even better. So yeah.
If we're doing shout-outs, see people listen. Shout out Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
not The Rock, just the Dwayne Johnson.
Just Dwayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any Dwayne Johnson out there, hit us up.
All right, whose turn is it?
I think it's Jim's 5.
My number 5, I gotta put this song out there because big news, D-Generation X Hall of Fame. So I gotta go with the D-Generation X theme song.
True.
Hey, you guys continue because I gotta go poop.
Congrats, D-Generation X. All right. So, my number 5.
Whew.
My 5th song this week. It's a 90s song. I heard it last night at the Blues game, and it was just like, oh my god, epiphany. It's totally going on songs of the week. Strike It Up by Black Box. Oh. Bump, 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 bump. Strike it up!
About with that?
Even though the real singer of the song is not the woman that they show in the music video, because it was the 90s, and 90s was all about, fucking people over with their image and stuff. Just what was the one, R&B group that totally got caught for, fake,
it wasn't Boyz II Men, was it?
No. Oh, man.
Hanson?
What?
Hanson?
Yeah, no. I forget.
I'm trying to think. Jagged Edge? That was just one guy, wasn't it?
No, this is early 90s.
Honestly, I can't really think of anybody but Boyz II Men.
I'm going to look it up. Corey, what's your third?
Numero 5. Oh, this one's a shout out to my daughter on the way, Milbear. And also, I want to say I just started something new. It's called Soul Saturdays. So every Saturday, I just listen to soul music, and it's fucking phenomenal. But this one's Hold On, I'm Coming by Sam and Dave. It's pretty convenient. We're about 2 months out from Millie's arrival. I heard it.
Millie Vanilli.
Swear to God.
It was Millie Vanilli.
And that's my daughter's name. There's the middle name right there. We're good.
Wow.
Millie Vanilli.
In 1990, they won the Grammy for Best R&B Song, and they won 2 Grammys. And then they got the Grammys taken away because they realized that it wasn't them. They are not the actual singers of the song.
You don't say. Mm-hmm. Those 2 model-looking black dudes.
Yep. What was their big song?
Well, that's crazy. That was another little universe thing right there. Let's just not gloss over. I just said my daughter's name for the first time on the podcast, and then the fucking band ends up being Millie Vanilli.
You know what's fucking crazy? If you go on Spotify, it's actually the 2 fake artists still, even though it's not them.
I'm sure whoever created them has control over their image, no doubt.
This is them.
What's gnarly? Yeah, dude, when's your baby due?
May 6th.
Damn.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, me neither.
This is the number 1.
So what are you doing back? You're the one I think about most every time. You're back, smile and everything you do. Don't you understand?
If these had to have just been some hip-ass black dudes or white dudes or whatever they were, why wouldn't they just let them be the guys?
I don't know.
That's very 90s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Except for I'm pretty sure that just pretty much happens with every artist nowadays.
True that. Anyway, that was Songs of the Week. You can go follow our playlist on Spotify at Offender Presents Songs of the Week. Go now. Do it. Woo. All right. Time for a new segment. Corey's SJW moment of the week.
Are we already there?
Go ahead. Take it away.
Shall we get into it?
Well, I'm trying to... So is this about Jim and I's altercation?
Gemini.
Jim and Di?
Oh. No, we're basing this off of last week because we got good feedback off last week, so I decided to, hey, here you go. Here's your own segment now.
All right. Well,
I'm a pretty goddamn good marketer.
Nah, man, I appreciate it. So I don't know if we just want to get in on. I'm not trying to completely rip the scab off for me and Jim. But, basically I just felt like Hockey Day in America was...
you're going to go there?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to talk about that actor.
Well, no, I'll get there too.
Okay.
But just the first thing, I just want to explain to everyone
SJW
that Jim and I...
moments.
Jim and I had a little bit of a thing, and I basically just called the NHL SJWs. It wasn't, it was just kind of cringeworthy, that's all. Hockey Day in America threw me a little bit off. But we'll just gloss over that, though. No need to really get into it too much.
Because you were wrong.
What the fuck? No, not at all. You just got too much brand loyalty. But anyway, what was the thing with the actor? I don't even remember now.
The guy on Empire who was also in Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Well, honestly, that all felt like a farce from the start.
What was his name?
Jesse.
Jesse.
See, I don't even want to advertise it.
That's true.
Jesse Smollett.
Yeah,
Smollett.
that sounds right though. So this dude, right? He says he gets attacked while going to a subway in Chicago by two white guys with MAGA hats. So one, I just want to interject there. Those two white guys with MAGA hats never would have made it to him walking through the middle of Chicago in the first place. So that's no. And then when he said that they were referring to him as his two specific, whatever the insults, the racial insults, he said he slurred, and whatever else about him being gay. He said they prefaced them with Empire.
The TV show.
Specifically, and it's like, you think two white guys with MAGA hats ever watched the show Empire, let alone know that you're the specific actor in it?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then, so that was all ridiculous. 3, the cops said right off the bat that they even, because after he said he had attacked, he had a rope still around his neck. And they were like, well, why the fuck didn't you take the rope off your neck? It's just so all of that was absurd. And it was like, okay, not going to jump any conclusions, especially in today's day and age.
Didn't he say he got acid thrown on him?
Yeah. That.
But it's like, all right, dude, how come there's no
right, and they actually
lacerations on your skin or anything,
right? And they found what it was, and it was bleach. And dude, that's the other thing. No wonder you were gonna get fired from fucking Empire. You're a shit actor.
Yeah,
you're a fucking actor, and you couldn't even pull this off.
Gordon Bombay cut him, so
Well,
yeah, I think I said it best on Twitter.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been bad for Team USA and Mighty Ducks too. I mean, he just would have caused a bunch of bullshit, and that's why you got cut. That's why Luis Mendoza took your shot.
And then again, every victim of a hate crime should absolutely detest this dude. I just want to go there because this has been my whole point about the SJW culture and them just insisting that anybody that they don't agree with is a racist or a bigot. Now you're just desensitizing everyone to what the fuck, how horrid an actual racist or bigot is, because you're putting everybody on the same playing field, which is anybody that you don't agree with, which is fucking absurd. And then, so to top it all off, I guess, basically, I saw that even CNN said something about it.
Dude, it's everywhere right now.
Well, and I'm just saying those types of networks, everybody's got their specific demographics. So for them to concede on that is just okay, because it's just a political agenda type of thing. They could have, I'm sure they tried to run with it too. Well, it wouldn't be the most out there thing.
This is kind of like what we were talking about last week. This is why, on these movements that are going around right now that are very meaningful movements that people are legit been victims of real hate crimes or something like that. Point. And there's real movements for that, but it's pieces of shit like this that put a fucking damper on those movements. And this is why you have people on the other side that are fucking idiots and they think that nothing matters, which it's just all big clusterfuck now.
No, that's my main point. It gives whatever people want to perceive that my political views are or whatever the fuck else, I honestly don't care, because I don't go with anything. I just think for myself, which seems to be a fucking rarer and rarer thing nowadays. But the main point being is exactly that. Now, unfortunately, it gives all those dumb fucking Hoosier actual racist pricks ammo. Because this dude pulled such just a despicable fucking move by and it's dude, during Black History Month, Like, talk about bad fucking timing,
Right,
dude. Like, all the shit that has gone on in history, all the actual fucking hate crimes.
Right.
And then you're gonna try to double down and play the gay card as well.
Right.
Like, dude, it's fucking despicable, like, straight up. I mean, and again, I just feel it creates an even bigger divide, and it gives the douchebags on the opposite side who may actually pull shit like that, you know, and it gives them validity because they'd be like, look at this dude, he just cried wolf and blah, blah, fucking blah. And then the other side, it's like, again, yeah, you should just be fucking thoroughly upset with the dude because, and it was all a move apparently because he was trying to get some sympathy to not get fired from the fucking show.
Right.
Which is like, what? Like, that's your play, dude? Like, that's the fucking risk versus reward.
And now
is so shitty.
And now you basically just destroyed your career.
Oh, dude, career ruin.
Yeah, now you're never
over.
getting hired anywhere.
Career ruin. And again, because you tried to exploit something like that, and then, unfortunately, the one point I will make is that, yeah, that happens more than people were willing to face before this moment, too, you know? And, like, you couldn't even call out anything, even though it might have had no fucking basis whatsoever, because then you'd be called a racist or a bigot or whatever else.
Right.
And that's why those words fucking suck, dude. I don't think any word should have any amount of power, but when you give them this much power, you're also basically taking it all away because then who the fuck is what? You know, like an actual KKK Klansman could be compared to some dude who just makes any type of argument about Jesse Smollett before everybody figured out it was bullshit, you know? And anybody questioning that before it was proven was like, oh, well, he's got to be a racist because he doesn't believe this guy. Which, again, now, you know, it's a really shitty thing to do. It's like a bad fucking human move.
It is.
Yeah, and if I was the people that, like, you know, fight for, you know, the injustices like this that actually happen, like, if I was them, dude, I would have been, like, blowing up on media, like, fuck this guy. This guy's a disgrace to what, like, that's what that, and, like, I know there's been some, like, actors, you know, black, white, whatever, black ones specifically that are like, yeah, you know, fuck this guy, but it's like the movement people should be like stepping up and be like, fuck this guy, this is bullshit. Like, that would help them, that would help their cause even more if they were like, yeah, no, fuck this guy. Even though I'm sure they were like standing behind him when it happened. It's like,
but
it's fucking like, it's just like, yeah, like you said, dude, like, it's like if you were calling him a liar before, and it's like people were just on like your ass about it, and now it's like, oh,
yeah, I do want to say this. I do have a friend on Facebook. I'm not going to say who it is. They posted a article when it first happened, and they were like going off like these pieces of shit, blah blah blah, and they haven't taken the fucking post down yet. I'm just
no
like,
doubt.
Dude, delete it.
That's like somebody who keeps a presidential campaign sticker on their car after that person lost. You know, there's people around with like Hillary 16. Fucking, it's like, bro, come on, get with the times.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then like one of the final points I'll make about this is just, again, everything we've already reiterated, but that exact point.
But that person never said like, fuck
never,
that guy.
Never rescinded it.
Right.
Completely fucking just convicted these two imaginary people. And then here's where I just want to tie it all together. Number one, it's exactly what we talked about with just regurgitating the fucking clickbait. And anybody, like, that's, social media is just literally like corroding our fucking society. Because that's, again, that's the whole SJW movement, which sucks. It sucks that I have to call a social justice warrior a shitty person because they hijacked the whole fucking thing. Like, there are... Are you talking about me, bro? Are you talking about me? I know. It is kind of like, you guys have been fucking me up with that. It's kind of thinking like the Twilight Zone. Like, maybe I'm so against it, I'm becoming a part of it.
Me up with that?
Yeah, dude. I've been trying to tell you every time you get hot about something.
Like, I act like I'm being satirical about it, but I'm actually like fucking. I'm still promoting the shit.
What made me laugh is Jim trying to hide his laugh. Like,
no, fuck it. Let me make my final point though, because it was a good one. Oh yeah, no. So like, imagine if two white dudes who had been in that area at that time had actually been arrested and persecuted for this crime. So that's exactly why I think that anybody pulls this fucking nonsense should face the same crime in the same time as their false accusers.
I agree.
I don't know if I worded that right, but basically, I think false accusations should take the same punishment as what the accuser accused.
He is being he does have to face a grand jury now.
Absolutely should. I mean, think about how much first of all, he should have to repay Chicago taxpayers because that's the same premise as fucking calling in a fake house fire or anything else that uses public servants.
Yeah.
Secondly, again, like, I just can't even imagine. And unfortunately, I feel like the uproar wouldn't even have been there anymore if 2 random white guys had got arrested for a crime that wasn't even fucking committed. Mm-hmm. And then 3, let's just reiterate that not only were these not white guys, they were Nigerian extras from the show. Like this.
Wait,
dude,
were they really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
they're fucking Nigerian. Like, he fucked this up on so many different levels.
Dumb
dude.
Can somebody be?
Right? And they were
Holy
extras from his
shit.
show. They were extras from his show.
And I know that they had surveillance footage of them talking together, in an elevator.
They had
hanging out.
They
basically.
had receipts of bleach they bought, which is what they threw on him. Air quotes.
God, dude.
They literally found the receipt for the fucking noose. Again, air quotes. And it's just again, despicable move. That's what happens when you try to take shortcuts and use that victimhood mentality to gain something.
You know who he reminds me of? It reminds me of the end of the first Scream when they're stabbing each other to make it look like they're trying to get away with it.
But they were way more dedicated. This guy didn't do shit. He literally scratched his own face. I would have at least punched myself in the fucking head.
Okay, see, that's what I was about to say. This dude was first off, it was if you were gonna do this, dude, you were better off just you might as well just thrown yourself down some steps. And then, just laid in the alley and just said you got beat up. But this guy was no, you know what else we need? We need some acid and a noose because that just makes a lot of sense on me getting jumped.
Right. And then, okay, see, I'm not saying...
All he needed to do is just fall down a couple flights of steps and that's it.
My point. Not even. Smack your face against a fucking wall.
He probably would have gotten away with it.
That's it. Yeah, he wasn't convincing at all. He wasn't even dedicated to this.
Because he's not a good actor.
And that's why, bingo, that's why he got fired, and that's why his career should be ruined anyways.
And that's why I got cut from Mighty Ducks too.
Hey, Jim, what was Big E's comment towards him last night on SmackDown?
Oh, so this group, the New Day, Corey, the trio,
guys.
Booty Black, they're fucking hilarious. I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but it was something along the lines of somebody they're wrestling, the amount of attention they're getting, and it was it's I'm paraphrasing once again. It's they're causing more chaos than Empire right now, and they're just trying to get whatever attention they can or something like that.
He goes, it's that, but he said, but they're just trying to stay relevant any way they can.
Yeah, right. They're trying to stay relevant.
And Biggie's and the crowd was kind of oh,
see,
but Big E's face after that, he's going like this. He's looking around, and all of a sudden he just goes back behind Xavier and goes.
Well, okay, that's another point, and I already forgot another point I was going to make, but I'll do my best to wrap it up. But that's another thing that's slightly infuriating is exactly the point that I was kind of making earlier. But okay, so again, to just question that at all before the police actually started questioning it and say proof was That's the exact point I was making. Okay, well, you're a racist, you're a bigot. These dudes come out, 3 black dudes, already all been proven, and everybody's kind of ooh, low blow. What low blow? This dude did the lowest thing you could literally do as a human.
Right.
He exploited other people's suffering and tried to fucking cash in on it.
Yep.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I don't know if maybe the crowd was ooh, as in that's bad, or if they were
or just
oh,
burn.
I didn't. Well, or they were oh, we didn't, because WWE's kind of been, they haven't really got into anything like that in a while. I feel Todd, maybe you can agree or disagree or kind of whatever, because I feel they haven't really exactly, but they're kind of getting back in that edginess of that's not even crossing a line, but just talking about that, and it's and I think the crowd was just oh shit, they because that wasn't expected to come out of his mouth, and it did. No, it's oh shit, they said that. That's nuts.
And then here's the last thing I got to say while I still remember it. I'm fucking done after this. Not only did he have to divide the country as far as race goes and say that these 2 fucking Nigerian guys were white guys. He couldn't even hire 2 white actors. It just feels like he wanted to get caught, dude. This is going back to my thing about Gucci, too. Maybe we'll talk about that later, but I think that whole thing is a branding campaign as well. That's all a marketing scheme. But no, okay, so not only that, just to finish it off, then he literally specifies that these dudes are wearing MAGA hats and saying this is MAGA country. Again, same premise with the first point I made. You think two white dudes are walking through the fucking city of Chicago with MAGA hats on, yelling, "This is MAGA country," and he's supposed to be the victim in that scenario? Those dudes would get fucked on.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly okay with me. No problem. Okay, I think I will... This is it. In 3rd grade, we did our first fucking mock vote, at least that I can remember in grade school. And the main rule, when you came back after you voted, was... do not fucking say anything about who you voted for. Like, privacy was reiterated. And now we're in the exact opposite country. And the fact that this dude thought that he should reiterate that they were wearing MAGA hats is just like, it fucks me up so much more. And again, he just took so much air out of so many sails. Like, he fucked up. It's just insane, dude. I can't talk any more about it, or I'll start to get SJW Corey, because it's just infuriating. He just fucked up on a whole nother level.
It is.
It's just absolutely wild. Like, why even take that risk, dude?
Dude,
because you're about to get fired from a show. It's like, dude, you were on one of the best shows. Now, whether or not why he's getting fired, it's like, dude, you could easily, like, I'm sure you could have got another job somewhere as an actor. Like,
the risk versus reward, the fucking piss poor execution. Again, already reiterated for the 3rd time this episode, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Like, that dude didn't follow one of those fucking rules. No proper preparation, all piss poor performance. He didn't fucking dedicate himself one bit, and he thought that this was going to be so easy, that this country, he's watched so much CNN and Fox, and just fucking thinks that this country is literally so divided that he would be able to say it, no one would question him, and he'd just fucking get all the gain from a fake hate crime. Like, dude, that shows what he fucking thinks about hate crimes. Again, I feel like I'm just fucking mowing my own lawn at this point, but
I feel like
it's just like the disrespect is insane.
I feel like I gotta just end it on this. I gotta end this on this, and that's how I'm gonna end it.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready? Ready!
Bingo.
Shout out George of the Jungle.
That's it. Hey, dude. Fuck with this segment, though. That was therapeutic. Just got to air it out willingly.
All right. Real quick, I want to bring up Stoutsy.
Yeah.
I want to bring up, I just thought about this, Corey Graves' Carmella situation.
Yes.
So, last week, Corey Graves, his wife was leaking out a bunch of like private shit between the two, saying this is a WWE announcer. Mm-hmm. She was calling him out on being a cheater and fucking one of the WWE women, Carmella. And she said one of your daughter's role models is Carmella, and you're fucking her, blah blah blah. So it made him look really bad. On the pay-per-view Sunday night, when Carmella came out, they were chanting Corey Graves.
I mean, he bagged his daughter's role model. I can't speak on the situation quite yet, but
so you think that like he cheated and like it looks really bad, had an affair, it looks really bad, right? News came out on Monday that they have actually been separated for months, like close to a year, and the divorce is almost finalized. And so she got pissed. The wife got pissed when she found out that Corey Graves was just banging Carmella and tried to like fucking make him look bad.
Right.
Plot twist.
Just some slander.
Yep.
He could actually probably take her to court for that. I think they refer to that as libel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, now you brought that up, Jim, that's why he said WWE is going to sue you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And not only that, this dude, feel like he's just riding a hell of a high right now, because this is the same guy that we talked about either last week or the week before that was drunk tweeting.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now we know why.
Gangster. He got away with that.
Mm-hmm.
And not only got away with it, it kind of sounds like it did him a favor, because, just no publicity, or any publicity is good publicity. And then, so not only does he get to air out, not on his own, that he's banging this super hot WWE chick, but then it's, again, now he's probably going to get paid off it because his wife's talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
But it's fucking...
Score one for the dudes.
Dude, it's hilarious because you're like... I know Jim and I were like, kind of liked Corey. What the fuck? I liked Carmella too. It's kind of shitty. It's just a shitty situation. Then the real shit comes out, and you're like, ha 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 ha.
That's
Thank
what's
God.
lost. The nuance. Yeah. All these fucking clickbait headlines. Everybody just assumes that that's what's happening.
And maybe he decided to hook up with Carmella because his daughter loves her so much, and he's doing it for his daughter. Great dad. Great dad.
I was gonna justify it.
Great
before
dad
you told
alert.
me. Exactly. I was gonna say. I mean, the dude's just taking one for the team.
Father of the year. What can I say? He did it for his daughter.
Trying to keep his kids happy.
Well, it sounds like his daughter won't have a problem with her stepmom, so
exactly.
That's a fucking solid transition.
Trash talking, moonwalking, whatever she says.
Oh, does she do like a chick Ric Flair bit?
She kind of. Actually, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I would say it's like an Enzo bit, but yeah, trash talking Scott, trash talking, moonwalking. What's the other one? She says 3 of them, doesn't she?
There's something else, yeah.
Oh, Detroit just tied the fucking game with 1:25 left. Let's go.
So, what's wild about the Corey Graves thing, it's like, me and Todd both know, like, in the wrestling industry, like, relationships are, like, one of the hardest ones to, like, it's hard to keep. Because you're, like, especially if you're not married to somebody in that business, you don't see them at all.
For sure.
So, it's like, it was kind of like, yeah, well, you know, whatever. Like, there are plenty of people in wrestling have, like, cheated on their wives or fucking blah, 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 blah. So, like, it's really not that big of a deal. People just want to make it
John Cena.
It's a bunch of famous workout fiends, bro.
John Cena.
Yeah, it's like...
John Cena's cheated on, like, I think 3 or 2, like, different girlfriends.
He's John fucking Cena.
I know, but there was no outcry there, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's because
there's a double standard, no doubt.
How do you know if you cheated? You can't see him, so it might have been different.
That's
you don't
true.
know.
That's
true. Good point. Good point. Valid point.
Yeah. And what's funny is that would probably hold up in court. It's like, well, you can't see me. They'd be like, well, shit, yeah, he's been saying it for years. So I mean, you know. But I honestly think,
time is now.
Todd, I think our tweet and what I said to you, I think I was spot on. How Corey Graves, all on TV, was always talking about Mandy Rose and how hot Mandy Rose is and how he loves Mandy Rose. Swerve, he was really with the other wrestling girl.
It was Carmella all along, Austin.
It was Carmella all along. Well played, Corey Graves. Round of applause.
Hey, and you didn't want to tweet that. And I was like, tweet that. That's fucking, because that's your like. That's from your brain.
I
was like, I didn't want to come off as one of those. I didn't want to come off as one of those douches. I feel like I thought it could have been one or the other, where people were like, "Oh, and other people just thinking that he's accusing him when they don't know the whole story." And it's like, we weren't really like that. Text wasn't even.
Jim,
like, it was more like
nobody's paying attention to you, but throw that shit.
It was more of like
more of a
obviously you knew it was like a joke. It's like it's kind of funny because it's like kind of what he does. And then I was like, and then you were like, I'm going to tweet it. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I didn't care what people would have said because I didn't want to deal with people. Like,
we had 200 likes on it.
Dude, I didn't even know that part.
Yeah.
Damn,
Like,
Jim, that's what happened.
It went around.
Trigger, brother.
I know, but I just didn't want to. I just didn't feel like dealing.
NFGT's Instagram.
I thought I was going to have to deal with people that night just being like, you don't even know the whole story, and it's like, shut the fuck up. It's a joke. I wasn't in the mood to fight with people.
That's what happens when you think people fucking care.
Instead,
I had just gotten over fighting with you that day.
That was a good one.
We had to deal with people on Monday night instead. Jim, you were saying like you didn't want to deal. You were afraid that you didn't want to deal with people on Sunday night. On Monday night was the night that we had to deal with fucking like idiots that night because people were so pissed about like the crowd. Okay, the crowd on Monday Night Raw, they were fucking dead. Like they were so quiet. You could hear a fucking pin drop in that arena.
Where
and
were
they debuted. What was that?
Where were they?
Lafayette, Louisiana, right at, like 40 minutes outside New Orleans.
Okay.
The Cajun Dome, brother.
That's sick.
But the crowd was dead. Like the crowd was legit dead.
Were there people there?
Yeah, and they debuted 4 wrestlers from NXT, and NXT is super fucking popular. Like if they debuted anywhere else, the crowd would be going nuts.
Right.
Like, and they were just like it just was nothing. So on Twitter, we try, because the wrestling world on Twitter is so fucking negative constantly.
That's a shocker.
24/7 negative. And I think on our Twitter, we try to stay away from the negativity as much as possible because we just want to be different from everybody else.
Yeah.
And
optimism's key.
And it's been working.
Don't take it from me, but
we do like some critique. We'll critique a little bit and be like, we didn't really like that, but we don't like.
We don't harp on it. It's like as much as like these other people do. And there was a guy on Twitter. I'm not even going to shout out his name because I don't want to give him publicity.
Oh, yeah. Don't give the villains credit.
But this guy is literally like kind of Twitter, YouTube famous for just being a New York piece of shit.
A troll.
Who, like, will literally complain about everything and everything that WWE does. And it's just like, dude, why do you even watch if you're just going to complain this much? Like,
it's just a troll.
It's just so unhealthy. It's just so...
I call that a product of too many generations living in a first world country.
This dude legit, like, gets thousands of tweets towards him. And for some reason, he picked us out of the bunch. Because I was just like...
Because
I was
we're
like,
the shit?
Yeah. But I'm watching Raw, and the one match just happened, and it was a tag team match. Finn Balor and Ricochet versus Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush. The match was fucking incredible. Actually kind of woke the crowd up, like, a little bit. Like, not a lot. Still woke the crowd up for the end and everything.
Right. So this was Lafayette, Louisiana on a Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds about right.
Right. There's a lot of, like, 40-year-old, like, that's a very older, like, city, and they're going to bring their kids to the fucking show. He's harping about the fucking crowd, like, this whole match. Like, this whole match happened. This fantastic match just happened. It was seriously a great match. And he couldn't say anything good about the match. He was just harping on the crowd, the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd's completely out of their fucking control.
So I was like, man, why do you got to just focus on the negative? Focus on how great that match was, man. That match was phenomenal.
Yeah, brighten his day.
He retweeted us and told us, like, you better fucking, what do you say? You better pick and choose who you tweet to, motherfucker, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
so
who the fuck
we
are
should
you,
get
bud?
a backyard match versus him and I.
Well, what's funny is that, like, the tweet kind of exploded, and it was split 50-50. Like, with the responses on this was, like, honestly split. It kind of gave people, I want to say, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn here, but it gave people enough courage to be like, they're not wrong. Like, why are you harping on that? And
toot it. Somebody's got to say it.
So
Fuck
as he was trying to bury us, I know his Twitter reach is very well. It's fucking awesome. I'm just gonna say it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I responded with, obviously I know how to pick and tweet who to tweet to because you just got us a fucking huge reach. Thank you very much. Gave him a little kissy face emoji. No response.
Me and Jim know about the kissy face emojis.
Eat my ass. I just fucking I outsmarted him, and he was just like, no response. Like, little fucking coward.
You did like an Eminem on his last album, but you were one of the little shitty rappers that managed to get shot out. You pulled a Machine Gun Kelly. That's what you did.
Yeah.
You basically had him say your name. Yeah,
but he's actually we have a couple tweets that reached over 1,000 likes, right?
Okay.
He has not.
It's a numbers game, homeboy. What you gonna do?
Yep. But he's like, hey, pick and choose wisely, and I was like, obviously I did, motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that guy's just
anybody that talks that hard over social. That guy is definitely 400 plus pounds. He's probably immobile by this point in his life. I'd imagine he always. Just picture Cartman when he starts playing World of Warcraft.
Or
exactly what that guy is.
And then
or the South Park episode with the fat guy, the troll.
And then
same. I mean, same difference. Cartman's just a little fat troll.
And I was in a fucking mood to just outsmart people these last 2 nights. Last night on SmackDown, a person that used to be with PWP Nation is not at PWP Nation anymore. Just, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Tweeted this out and said, there's not a lot of people at the SmackDown show tonight, but obviously there was. And you zoomed in on the 3 sections that they typed off and obviously didn't make available to purchase.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. Right. Stop making them... stop trying to... Oh,
see,
goddamn.
That's a perfect example of what the news does to get political about it again.
Yep.
Just one narrow little frame, you know?
But it's just like... It's shit like that pisses me off because like, if you follow, like, wrestling Twitter at all, people try to bury WWE like that all the time.
Yeah. And also, like, what a petty move. Like, what the fuck? Somebody's going to figure that out. More than one person's taking a picture at that show.
Right.
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
And then they got so angry that they're like, no, that's not the point, though. We're just not a good wrestling town. I go, oh. So I was like, oh. In my mind, I'm basically thinking, goddamn, like I outsmarted you so much that now you're ripping on your own city.
Yeah,
like you stupid
right. What's
shit.
the point? Yeah, they're just going back on their shit too hard, stepping on their own feet.
I'm like, oh, they're not a good wrestling city, but they just had WrestleMania last year for the second time in 4 years, with 80,000 plus people at the Dome.
Right.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and you're fucking Louisiana. Like like you said, it's 40 minutes from New Orleans. Like it's fucking one of the biggest party towns. Like what? They don't get excited about stuff. Like
I feel like there's a pretty decent sized college in Lafayette.
It's
ULL, University of Louisiana Lafayette.
Maybe. I said Cajuндom the first time. It's the Cajun Arena. It's a Cajun Arena.
I think they're called the Cajuns.
Just the real annoying thing is that really pisses me and Ted off about them is just like these people. It's like right now, like in my opinion, I think there's some cool things going on with wrestling in the WWE that like are kind of things to get a little bit excited about. And it's like as soon as something starts to get like a little bit exciting, there's these people on wrestling troll little fucking idiots that like have to find them just dig for like anything negative they can find, like a crowd, like see the size of the crowd and be like, oh yeah, look how shitty this is. It's like, dude, really, like if you're just out here to fucking like find all the negative in this, like why do you even watch it at all?
Exactly.
Like I don't like I watch it because like when I was a kid I fucking loved it and I like the emotion. I want to get invested like any other cool TV show people have, and it's like these people like grew up and were just like, yeah, well he didn't even punch him that time. It's like, no shit, buddy. Like this isn't
a grown man that watches wrestling to point out how it's fake. He's obviously got an IQ of around 25. Well, so
that's the same guy. That's the same guy that watches. That's the same guy that watches Game of Thrones and it's like, man, that dragon's a badass. It's like, dragons aren't real, buddy.
Or you cry during Walking Dead.
Yeah,
but like the tweet I put out said, what people fail to understand here is that WWE does not make those tickets available. It's cheaper to rent the venue for less seats. Don't let these fucking people fool you. They're doing great business. Their stock wouldn't be that high if it wasn't. And somebody responded. There's a couple of tweets I just want to read out real quick that were fucking spot on. And one was exactly, there's less employees there for concessions, etc. The people that think ticket sales are an indication.
Shut that fucking dog up.
The people that think ticket sales are an indication of the business should check out that Fox deal one more time. No shit. That's a fucking multi-billion-dollar deal, motherfucker. And then the one that I really liked, they said what people want to say is that AEW's taken over because they sold out one event. WWE sells out events all the time, but they're also selling 3 to 5 shows per week in different cities, not just one show. You can't compare the two until AEW has events every week in multiple cities. Bada bing, bada boom, game over.
Deuces.
That's all I wanted to say, because it's driving me crazy that like these people, especially that fucker that tried to bury us, like you're fucking like kind of like people watch your shit because you're so fucking negative like all the time. Like,
isn't that kind of unfortunate though that like that's even the case?
Right.
Like obviously the market is not only allowing for it, but
he seems like a guy that like
it.
He seems like a guy who thinks he's tough, but if like he can talk so much shit behind a mic or behind a fucking Twitter handle.
Warrior,
exactly.
I told you,
he seems like the kind of guy. But if you're gonna go face to face with him, I feel like he's gonna be like, sorry.
Fuck yeah, that'd be my jam. We can invite him down here.
A little KBW.
Yeah, dude. We won't even real fight. We can just have a wrestling match.
All right.
That'd be fun.
Well,
we should build a ring.
Yeah,
we should.
That'd be sick.
All right. Anyway, moving on. All right. Real quick, St. Louis Blues making franchise history last night, gentlemen, with 11 straight wins. Obviously, this episode will come out on Friday. We're recording this on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure we have a game against Dallas tomorrow night.
Yeah, hopefully we pwn those noobs.
I believe so.
So if you're listening to this on Friday, here we're going to record 2 separate things. Number 1, woo, we did it, 12 straight. All right, let's keep this record going, boys. Keep it going. And all right. Pause. Okay. We just lost. Oh man.
Yeah,
at least we got 11.
Hey, you know what? We got it out of the way, and it was bound to happen. Get out of the way now, and just keep the ball rolling after.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan Bennington. What do you have? Do you have 3?
Champ.
Do you have 2 straight shutouts or 3 straight shutouts?
3 straight shutouts. It was almost 4 last night. It was like
Well, was it
However
2
many
because Allen had
consecutive
one?
minutes.
Allen had the win.
Oh, yeah, okay. Either way, we almost did. Well, we would have done 4 games on Tuesday night.
Vladimir Tarasenko.
What did we make it to? The second? No, we made it to the third, I think.
What?
No goals?
Made it to
Yeah,
the
we
third
made
period. It was third
We made
period,
it
yeah.
till the third until
was
NBC
fucking
opened their
worried.
fat mouths and Petrangelo fucked up, and
Yeah, we were looking like so phenomenal, and then we just looked tired.
So, and shout out to Vladdy Tarasenko. He had his point streak snapped last night, but fuck, he had 5 straight games with multiple points, and he was also on a 12-point game streak. That's insane.
Yeah, good for that. Good for that.
fucking embarrassing. He couldn't net one last night though.
Yeah. He had, what was it? He had 10 goals, 10 assists, I think, in those 12 games. So, I mean, that's fucking unreal.
Shout out that whole line. Him, O'Reilly, Shen, that's...
Yeah. They were combined for 7 points against the Minnesota Wild on Sunday. That's just 7 points in one game. It's insane.
That was a wild game, you know what I'm saying?
And I think over the win streak, they're combined for a total of like 48 points or something like that, all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dude,
it's insane. The St. Louis Blues were in last place in the league in the NHL on January 3rd at 15, 18, and 4. They are now sitting in 3rd place in the Central at 17, 4, and 1. It's their record in their last 22 games. They have won 11 straight games, outscored their opposition 43-16, and they haven't trailed a game since February 5th, and that is sitting at 493 minutes and 42 seconds. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal, but very reminiscent of Blues teams who have made surges in the past, so I'd like to see a change of pace.
You wouldn't like to see him keep going?
I agree.
No,
we have seen him.
No, not keep going. I just mean when we get to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure. And what's crazy...
But, again, that maybe correlates because sometimes we burn out a little too quick and then we lose our steam in the playoffs. So, I could tell we were tired on Tuesday night.
What's crazy is that the Winnipeg Jets and the Nashville Predators have cooled off big time. Yeah. I mean, I think like 2 weeks ago, the Winnipeg Jets were sitting at 74 points. They now have 76. They're not really moving anymore. They're just kind of steady. And the Blues are 7 points out of first place in the Central now. And that's literally fucking insane.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
That's basically, you have 4 wins away from taking over first in the Central. That's insane.
Yeah, it's wild. But Winnipeg and Nashville are both good teams. I think Winnipeg's better, and I think as bad as they're doing now, I think they're too good to not kind of pick up a little bit of a streak again.
Mm-hmm.
It happens, but hey, like I said, but we're in the spot now where anything's possible to take over.
And if the playoffs started today, we would play the Nashville Predators in the first round, and holy hell, what a series that would be.
Might have to go to Nashville.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Blues are pissed. I mean, you kind of look back on last year.
Should be.
The Blues lost every game against the Nashville Predators last year. They won 0-5 against them.
They've had our number for a fucking half a decade, if not more.
Dude, the Blues seriously play the Predators this year like we want to kill them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Man, I love it.
And they made a solid run last year, too.
And knock on wood, but this reminds me of when the Blues just started playing angry against Chicago. That's totally what that reminds me of right now on playing the Predators. Totally reminds me of that.
Plus, again, with some solid camaraderie, maybe a few happenstances outside the locker room brought the boys together. So, never hurts.
Since Robert Bortuzzo dummied Zach Sanford, shout out Spittin' Chicklets, the Blues they are now 22, 8, and 1. It's a pretty damn good record.
Play the hot hand.
Yep. Pretty damn good record. All right. Let's go Blues. Hope they keep it going, and let's hope when you hear this episode on Friday, it's now at 12 consecutive wins.
12.
Let's go.
Yay.
All right, time for another round of game time here on Unoffended. Over under, boys.
Woohoo. I think I was victorious last time.
Shit, are you riding a little hot streak there, Jimbo?
I think I am.
You got back-to-back dubs?
Were you?
Oh, no, you did win because I said everybody's just trying to feel bad for the cripple kid. For sure, I remember that. yeah, no doubt.
I think
bunch of bullshit.
I think we might be tied.
Of course, 5 rounds in this over-under game, and then this is how we're ending the show. Obviously, after this, we got the 1, 2, 3 finish, but 5 rounds.
One bite.
Maybe some overtime. The first time we played this,
I'm gonna shut this shit down.
The first time we played this, we went through like 6 rounds of overtime.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shut this shit down.
It was gnarly.
I guess it was. All right, who wants to go first?
Jim goes first this time. I'm batting bottom.
What? I won last week. I get to pick.
Oh,
yeah, but I
true.
went first the first game.
But Jim also did win the Trump game today, so
yeah, that's irrelevant to this, though.
Yeah, but I won last week, so I get to pick.
I do feel like Jim gets.
Fine, you get to pick.
Like he gets to pick.
All right, I'll go first.
Tied.
Tight.
It never ends.
Well,
all right, Jim. How many games did the Detroit Tigers win in 1973?
Over.
Yeah, no
you can't
shit.
Say over.
No shit, though.
How many games did the Detroit
Tigers
Tigers
giving you fucking softballs today?
In 1973?
Fucking fully softballs.
Oh, 107.
Over.
107? What was the year?
1973. 2 years later, the great band came alive.
Under.
Corey says under. And the answer is 85. Okay. Corey takes number 1.
I just took a shot at Dark that maybe it was one of the teams that got like a
Honestly, you had me worried. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like they won an absurd amount of
throw him a
games.
softball here, Todd. Oh.
Well, honestly, I forgot that you didn't read him and then have him get so we're cool. But yeah, you've been chucking up softballs, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll call your bitch ass out.
Hey, Jim, did you watch that video with Steve Martin and Martin Short on Jimmy Fallon?
Oh fuck! No, I knew I forgot to watch something the other day.
It's hilarious. They're so sarcastic the whole fucking time.
I can't believe those. Like, I don't know. I can't speak too much out of turn because I don't know about the '80s or whatever. But did those dudes ever do shit before this? That's basically my point.
Saturday Night Live, they were huge on SNL.
Yeah, but I mean, like their own endeavor afterwards.
Oh
like
yeah. Well, they were never a cast member. They were always hosts of SNL.
Right.
There's huge stand-up comedians who made like a lot of popular movies in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, and they're both named Martin. Mm-hmm. And they got the same type of humor.
They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're pretty offensive, but whatever. Okay. In what year did the Boston Tea Party take place?
Is this for me?
This is for you.
Shit.
You're doing softballs.
Make me look like a fucking idiot.
Maybe you don't go after the host of the show who's reading off questions.
I welcome a challenge. I fucked this shit up. So, Boston Tea Party, that was... Why were they pissed? They were pissed about taxes, I think. So, that had to have been before... Boston Tea Party, huh?
Yeah, wicked tea party, eh?
1760.
Jim, over or under?
Over.
Corey, you were almost like... I thought you were going to fucking call it, but Jim is correct at 1773.
Fuck me. Originally, I was going to say 1770. 1776 was obviously the fucking shebang, so...
Yeah.
I didn't want to go that close, though.
Yeah.
I was going to say 1770 originally, so you still would have got me.
Damn.
What year did you say?
1760.
It's close. And when he said 17, I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, it had to have been with, like, a decade of
I don't think about shit like this. This is why I say, like, 300,000 miles to, like, moon.
Yeah.
I knew it was around our, like,
I mean,
independence.
1776, bro.
Yeah, I knew it was around...
Near that shit. And obviously, my thought process was that I'm pretty sure that's exactly what sparked off the revolution in the first place.
Right.
But I just didn't know how close that would be to when we fucking got our shit down.
Yeah,
I felt like it was pretty close. I feel like back then, like, they didn't wait, like, forever for wars. It was just like, oh, all right, we're on.
Say, bro.
Is Jim up to
What'd
nothing
you say,
right
1773? No, we're tied 1-1, bitch-ass dude.
What? Jim just got that correct.
Well, okay, now Jim's up 2-1. Wait, no, I got the first one. It's 1-1.
Corey got the first. Yeah, it's 1-1.
You need to back up, dude. Got me marking down fake points and shit.
Wait, you got the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey said under. I said over.
Right, so the game is tied.
Yeah, we know that.
I'm not paying
Champ.
attention. Hey, you started talking shit to me. I was hoping you were losing.
Just talking some history, bro.
All right,
Yeah, champ kind.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn to give a number.
Hey, naked lady.
Naked
It's the champ, the wannabe champ.
Oh, fuck her.
Yeah. All she's got is a belt on. Champion belt.
Fucking loser.
Hiding her penis. Jesus. All right. In a random...
I'm gonna take this down.
In a random collection of people, what is the minimum number needed to give an even chance of 2 sharing a birthday?
You say that again.
In a random collection of people, what is the minimum number needed to give an even chance of 2 sharing a birthday?
74.
Over or under?
Good guess. Fuck. That's a good guess. I'm pretty sure it's something like you can get it. It's like, I think it's common in the same month, maybe. Fuck. We did something like this in grade school. I'm going to say under.
And Corey is correct. 23 is the number.
Yeah, you can do it in the classroom. That's what I thought.
That's wild. I didn't know what number to throw out, so I just went with our favorite number, 74.
Hey, I dig it, and you had me, because for some reason 100 was on my mind to begin with, but I was like, no, I think we did that in class.
100 seems like the most, like, that actually makes sense, because I had, like, 2 people in my grade school with the same birthday.
Ooh.
In, like, the same class, so.
Yeah, man. I think ours, we didn't have any. That's why it was, like, peculiar.
Fuck that question.
And what was that, Jim? What was that?
Oh, he's just griping. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. In what year was the Gateway Arch in St. Louis completed? Totally threw softballs at Jim.
1960.
Over or under, Jim?
That's such a good question.
Or answer.
That's such a good answer. Corey said 1960. Okay, Busch Stadium 2 was done in 1966. Was there an image of the arch behind that then? Yes, I'm going to assume so. I'm going to say under.
Oh. Jim, you said the year. It was 1966.
I knew it was somewhere around there.
Damn.
Man.
And you said under?
Yeah. Yep.
I did. I knew. I know that the arch was done like around the stadium time, but I thought, damn it,
Corey.
I thought it was a little bit more than
commanding.
Yeah, Corey's commanding the lead right now. Jim, you need a
3-1.
3-1, baby.
I should just get credit for saying the
That's
correct
how the
year.
game goes, son.
All right, round 3.
That's
How many states border Tennessee?
Oh fuck! This is for me, ain't it?
No, this is for me.
No,
I think
No,
it's Jim.
No, I say the number.
Oh yeah, you're right. Tight. That's way better.
Border 10. I can't even picture a map right now. Fucking 3.
Over or under, Corey?
So I think Missouri has the most with like 8 or 7. I think it's 7. And then we're kind of linked to Tennessee, so that I'm gonna say over. I think they got like 7.
It's got to be over.
Corey is correct. The number is 8.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Ooh, Corey's
Geography was my shit.
Running away.
Even more commanding.
I was hoping just to throw out a number that would just fuck with you. I was gonna throw out like 6, but
if you said 6, it would have fucked me up.
Yeah. Okay.
But actually, shit, Tennessee might have more than us then. So 7.
I think Tennessee is the most.
I think I don't know, man. We might.
I think Tennessee has.
We got a couple links you wouldn't think of. It's like,
It's like
I think Tennessee is one of those. Just like the little tail. No, I think you got to cut through Illinois to get to Tennessee. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. That's a dub. Keep going.
In what year did Titanic win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Shit. I thought you were gonna say sank. By the way, I've been reading this conspiracies that the central banks, specifically J.P. Morgan, funded the Titanic just to kill all the dudes that were opposed to it. Pretty cool. They should make a movie about that. Shit. That was 90s, wasn't it? I'm going to say, Leo? No, that wasn't early 2000. That had to have been 90s. Fuck it. I'm going to say 99.
Jim, over or under?
God, 99 was my answer. Fuck it.
I had to split the difference.
I almost want to say, like, spot on. I'm gonna go under, because no way, because if it was 2000, that's too much of a time frame, and we know anything
close
after
to 9/11, it would have been
Yep.
ruined.
Yep, I'm gonna go under, but I'm pretty sure it's like 99.
The movie Titanic came out in 1997, and it won the Academy Award in 1998 in February. Jim, you are correct.
Yay!
4-2. Top 4.
I would have said 97 if I was guessing on that. I guessed these in my head,
See,
and I
wasn't sold that it was under 2000, but I should have went with the 9/11 rule. It always prevails.
Just to let you guys know, I guess in my own head on what they are, and I'm always so off, and I never say anything. So that was the one I'm like, I know this one.
That's fair.
All right.
Top 4.
Whose turn is it?
Jimbo.
How long is the Grand Canyon in miles?
Ooh, holy shit, that's a good one.
Hold on, you kind of broke up. Did you say how long is the Grand Canyon in miles?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like no matter what answer I give sounds stupid.
Dude, this one's tough. I've got a guesstimate, and I don't even really think it's anywhere close.
I'm gonna go. Oh my god. See, this is so weird, 'cause it could be one of those things where, like, you know how we have like the longest shoreline in the Lake of the Ozarks, but it's because like, it's not so much like point A to point B. It's like how it runs.
I mean, I'll give you that. I was envisioning like not across it, but
I know, but that's why like it trips me out. Where it's like I almost want to say like 2,000 miles, but in my head I'm like, 2,000 miles is like here to California or some weird crazy or whatever, some crazy shit. And it's like, well, that's a really long distance. And it's like, no, that's not how I should be thinking. I'm gonna say like 1,300 miles.
Oh, I'm gonna say over. I was thinking like 3,000. I'm pretty sure it stretches like the span of the U.S. I don't know though.
The Grand Canyon in miles?
Yeah.
Court, you say over?
Over 1,300? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's under at
what?
277 miles.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing fucking grand about that. What a bunch of bullshit.
Wow.
I did over that shit.
It's in one state. If you think about it,
it's in multiple states.
It's in multiple states, and of from St. Louis to like Columbia, Illinois. Not even that, but you know what I mean? Like,
well, so you mean like
if it was 13, if Jim, if you said that from California to St. Louis is 2,000 miles.
Holy shit, I was way off.
You said that it was 1,300 miles.
Yeah, I thought the Grand Canyon was grand as fuck.
It's not that big. It's big.
Yeah, but like
that's a fucking puddle.
That's one I'm like, I just got my rebuttal for like the one I said to you.
Damn, it's 4-3, Jim. You just made this a game.
What
would you have said, Todd?
I would have said like 500 probably.
Oh, fuck off.
I would have. I wouldn't have said 1,000.
Dude.
Fuck off.
I said 3,000. He said 1,300.
I said 3,000 for the fucking mountain.
Yeah. What is the tallest mountain?
I was off. You said it was like, I think it was like 700 was the answer.
700 miles?
Or not? Oh, I'm talking feet. I'm talking feet.
No way.
Oh, Grand Canyon. I thought you said the Great Bambi. That's my bad.
What?
Just a little Sandlot quote.
Either way. All right, what's the score? 3-4?
3-4, dude. Ooh. Jim's mounting a little coon back.
What percentage of the U.S. population was born on a leap day? This is perfect for this month.
Born on a leap day.
What percentage?
This is a pretty weak question because I got a fucking ceiling. Obviously, it can't be over 100.
I think you're just scared.
I'm gonna say, fuck me. Born on leap day.
Yep.
So it's once every 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Are you about to do some math too?
Remember, this is the U.S. population, not.
Yeah.
Only in the U.S.
Yes.
Once every
Okay.
4 years.
So every 4 years, how many citizens are there in the state divided by the
Are
Grand
you doing it on
Canyon?
your phone? You can't do it on your phone.
By the Grand Canyon miles. I don't even know the amount of people in this damn country. I think I
Like
care.
300 million.
Oh, congratulations,
I think.
us. It's
That could
one
be
too
way
many.
off.
More than that, actually.
Yeah, that could be way off. I don't fucking know. How many days are in a year?
365.
365. So just roughly. Shit, dude. I'm gonna say, fuck. I want to say like 2%, but I feel like that's too low. And then that just gives Jim like can basically.
Yeah, dude, you should say 1%.
Yeah, no shit, right? But dude, 300 million times 8.
Oh, this one's fucking throwing you guys off.
1 in 10.
This is big. This is for overtime.
Yeah, bro.
This is for overtime? No, we got one more round, don't we? We still have one more round after this.
300 million.
Oh yeah, we do.
Fuck, dude, that's way too much math for me. I'm gonna say 10%.
Over or under, Jim?
Dude, I just had to pick a number that would fuck with him.
Dude,
Because honestly, I was either at 2 or 12. I'll tell you that.
Fucking intense. I need to play like some like dramatic music.
Yeah, dude,
Here's-
we need like that da da da, like the.
Here's why-
haircut.
Dun, dun.
Here's why it's so complicated is because like I think we're overthinking it. It's like, oh man, that's an extra day in the year. But like if you think about it, how many actual
One every 4.
pregnancies, like births, end up on the day they're supposed to happen? So it's like, how can you?
Well, that doesn't matter.
A little bit. 'Cause how can you even say like, oh, that one more day makes such a difference? Like,
Well,
there might be a
only
percentage
one
of
day
people.
every 4 years.
Over or under, Jim?
It's like asking what's the percentage of people born on like April 16th. Like, how do you even figure that? I'm gonna say under.
And the game is tied at
Yes!
4.
What is it like?
I was
What?
actually really hoping, Corey, you were going to say 1% because that'd still be under.
Under
0.274%.
See, I knew there was
See,
a 2 in there. There was twins in my class born on leap year. I should have. That was my fucking question.
0.2, basically.
In my grade school class, there was twins born on leap year, and that's exactly what the number.
If you
they
want to
said.
round up, 0.3.
You know what I hated is when like you had that one person in your class that was born on a leap year, and every year you still had to celebrate their birthday. Like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, bro, that's such a birthday.
Yeah,
Dude, think about that though. Twins
basically
on
like
leap
4
year?
years old, asshole.
That's got to be like a crazy statistic.
Right?
Yeah. Damn, that's
me.
why.
Top 5, Jimbo, back in there.
All right,
That's how
final
you
round.
put that.
Unless there's overtime here. What
Jim's a
comeback.
wagon, baby.
That's a
I'm a
comeback.
wagon.
Woo.
Yeah,
Corey, you got a little cocky there.
one
You
for
know.
the ages, dude. I'm sweating bullets over here.
All right, here we go. In 1940, the American population was 132 million. How many American homes had radios?
132 million. Is that what you said?
Yes.
What year? 1940.
Yes. We need a rerun. This is brand new. Back to the
That's
Future.
huge. That was during wartime, which means people wanted to listen. So how many homes did you say? 132 million or something?
132 million
What was the year?
in 1940. In 1940, the American population was 132 million. How many American homes had radios?
I'm gonna say. Oh man, I'm gonna say 87 million.
Over or under?
That's like over half the country.
Man, I almost want to say it's higher.
I was thinking fewer. 1940. When was the Great Depression? Like 1931, 1929, some shit like that.
I can tell you when the Rock
but
won this
there
first
was
title.
also a boom after the Depression. I don't know if the war. Would you say 1946?
1940.
The war ended in 45. I'm gonna say like 1/3, so I'm gonna say lower.
And the person who takes the lead right now for the final question is not Jim. It's Corey
Tight.
at 30 million.
That's like a 10th.
Man, wild.
All right. It's for it all. This is for it all. Will we go to overtime or is the game over? How tall is a fully grown ostrich in feet?
Fuck this question. Those motherfuckers are pretty tall.
Well, Corey's answering.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're pretty short.
Did Jim just fuck himself over?
Ostriches, dude. Ostriches, right?
Ostriches, yes.
Ostracize.
Penguin. There's too damn hot for a penguin just walking around here. I better send him back to the North Pole.
An ostrich, dude?
An ostrich.
Alright, I'm trying to think of an ostrich like up on a dude. I'm gonna say, how tall is a regular one? Is this like the tallest ostrich or just average size looking at it?
Says how tall is a fully grown ostrich in feet?
Ah, shit.
This is like a
I'm gonna say,
is it a male? Is it a
I'm gonna
female?
fuck with Jim. I'm gonna say 7.5 feet.
Jim, over or under?
7'6".
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hell of a number.
Yep.
Oh boy. All right, I got to picture myself at the zoo.
That's what I'm trying to say, dude. I haven't seen an ostrich up close in a minute. I can't even say it. An ostrich.
But the problem is, at the zoo, how like where we stand and where they stand, there's a little bit of a height difference. They're a little bit higher up, so it's like.
See, I was trying to think of like YouTube videos. Or I remember this one time a guy raced an ostrich. I think it was on Fox.
Did he lose?
I'm pretty sure he lost. Those things can run like fast.
Yeah, they're fast as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, they can't fly. They better be able to do fucking something.
Are they the
Wait, I think
animals
they
that
might
freak
be
out?
able to fly.
Are they the animals that freak out and put their fucking, like, just slam their heads into
Yeah,
the ground?
dude, they beat the fuck out of you. Yeah.
Okay.
And they go right down on them. So,
Give
what do you
themselves
think,
CTE
Jim?
issues.
Oh, fuck no, they got those hard-ass beaks, bro.
Jim, over or under?
Give me the dub, Jim. Give me the dub.
Oh man,
7'6", boy.
it's like it's right around that number.
It's right around there.
It's
You're thinking either it's 7 feet or it's 8 feet, aren't you?
Dude, I'm thinking like an ostrich like averages at 8 feet, but
or maybe those are boss ass ostriches standing 8 feet.
I'm gonna say if I'm like right at 6 foot. If I stand up, reach my hand, is that ostrich that fucking tall? Is that ostrich really that fucking tall?
Yeah,
I'm going
over
over
that neck, man.
What?
I'm going over.
Jim goes over.
It's probably like 7'5" or some shit.
And with that answer, the game is still going in overtime. It is 9 feet.
9 feet?
9 feet.
Damn.
9 feet? Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
if you really think, you gotta think of how long. Yeah, that makes
I don't
totally
know, man.
sense.
I don't have a lot of experience.
Oh yeah, Todd's all of a sudden
Right,
an
a fucking
ostrich
ostrich
expert.
No, 'cause I just watched a video yesterday with an ostrich, like they're in a
How
car, like in
convenient.
like an SUV car, and the ostrich is taller and it has to bend over to get in like the window.
9 feet,
Well, that's
man.
that's their problem.
Yeah, no shit. Come on, let's get this shit going.
All right, we're in overtime, eh? All right. In what year was the first Davis Cup tennis tournament held?
Davies Cup? Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Never heard of it either, but it's a question and over and under.
What the fuck? 1972, because I don't know, I feel like tennis was cool then. I don't know.
1972 Davies Cup? Under.
Corey is correct at 1900.
Yeah, bro. That shit's old as fuck.
You don't even know what it was.
Yeah, but tennis is old as fuck.
So?
Like saying the first golf tournament was fucking 1972. I think tennis is older than golf.
I know more about golf than I do tennis.
Well, they're both old as fuck. That's my point. And I don't know shit about either. But I know they're old as fuck.
So
that's all that's relevant. 1972 looking ass.
Could have been a trick question.
Shit, oh, mush mouth over here.
Ass mouth.
About to get that whooping.
All right.
This is for dubs.
In what year was the Star Spangled Banner adopted by the United States as their national anthem?
Motherfucker. You like going to these colonial questions, huh?
I'm trying to make them hard as possible in overtime.
Well, shit. That one's pretty fucking hard, bud. Because it's like, did we just adopt it the same year that we got our independence? Old 76? Or did it take a minute? Fuck, it could be like 1950. Fuck, it could be like 2010. Who the fuck? No, not that old. It could be like the 1900s.
It's
2010.
Star Spangled Banner.
When was I born?
Dude, I think I know this. Because it's not that old of a song, I don't think. Fuck, I have no clue.
I think I know this. I have no clue.
I don't know what the Davis Cup is. Yeah, dude, it's old.
1850.
Fucking Pepperidge Farm over here says 1850. Over or under, Jim. It's got Pepperidge Farm over here.
Let's see, the World's Fair was 1904. I'm sure they were doing the anthem then.
Star Spangled Banner.
What did
I know.
You say the year was?
1850.
1850, okay. Over or under, Jim, 1850.
Come on, Jim, the people gotta go to work.
Over. I don't know.
And the game continues!
Motherfuck, see, I knew. When is it?
1931.
I fucking knew it. That shit is not that old.
1931.
God damn it.
See, I knew it was after the World's Fair.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You said the World's Fair was going on, so it had to be already made, which was in 1904, which you were wrong, Jim.
Nope, you're not thinking right.
Convenient timing. I think 1930 was like the middle of the Great Depression, or the beginning.
Round 2, overtime. About how many years ago was the Triassic period when dinosaurs roamed the Earth? Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay. Oh, wait, what was the question?
My God, pay attention. About how many years ago was the Triassic period when dinosaurs roamed the Earth?
I was paying attention, you fuck. I just didn't understand half the words.
Specifically the Triceratops.
How many years ago?
You guys ever seen Jurassic Park? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just don't nut all over it.
But it has
Chris Pratt's a solid sub for a go-gay guy, though.
But it has Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I
liked him better.
That was the guy I couldn't think of last week, by the way. It was Jeff Goldblum.
Chris Pratt.
How many years ago? I feel like I'm just going to give like the dumbest answer possible.
I don't know, man. Mine's pretty out there. You should
Dude,
get it, though.
Like, I want to say like multiple thousands, but I don't know. I'm going to go like 12,000 years.
Humans were like kicking it 12,000 years ago.
So over or under, Corey?
Under. I was going to think like millions.
Wait. Over or under?
He said
how many
12,000 years ago?
How many, yeah. Over or under 12,000.
Okay, so way more than 12,000 years ago, so over.
Yeah, there you go. That's correct. 200 million.
Yeah, I was thinking at least 100 million.
Yeah, I don't know.
Goes, I didn't feel right giving you the,
Well, I keep fucking up closing the bottom of the fucking inning, so.
Right. Well, yeah, here you go again. You got another chance. How tall is the Seattle Space Needle in feet?
Motherfucker. These fucking height questions. God damn it. What the fuck's what's the arch?
I have no idea.
Shit, dude.
That was in 1966.
What is even tall? Who knows?
Ostriches.
What?
Yeah,
It's taller than an ostrich, I'll tell you that.
Just say it's like 45 ostriches tall.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Shit. So that's kind of... Alright, dude. I feel like... I want to say the arch is like 300 feet tall. I have no idea. I feel like it's taller than that. Fuck me.
Come on, dude. Some people have to go to work tomorrow.
Alright, dude. I'm going to say 500 feet.
Over or under Jim?
It was in feet, right?
Yes.
Dude, I have no idea. I feel like an idiot.
I know the arch is one of the tallest ones. The arch is like 600 something feet.
I think you're right. I think you can't build it over 600. But who knows, dude? Might be wrong.
No. But you can't build it. Oh, in St. Louis, you can't have anything higher than the arch.
Yeah.
But in the country,
Well, yeah.
There's buildings taller than the arch in St. Louis.
no, it's not allowed.
They have like 2 or 3. It's right next to it.
Mm-mm.
No, it's
not
like
taller
it's
than it.
nope, it's
Sure?
not taller.
Yeah,
It's like
that's a
right
law.
under. Yeah, it's a law.
That's why our city sucks dick.
It
Just
looks
kidding. Love you,
taller,
St.
but
Louis.
it's not.
Yeah, it just looks like that.
Space Needle. I'm gonna say how tall did you say, Corey?
500.
I'm gonna say over.
Yeah, I fucked myself.
And the game goes on to round 3. The answer is 604.
Motherfuck. See, but that's still only like, what, isn't it 10 foot per story?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's like fucking 6.5 stories?
Jim said take 45 ostriches. That's like
Well, that's a
400. Times it was 495
Yeah, I was
feet.
going to say, that's almost 500.
Yeah, so I was almost right.
Yeah, he was close.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. That's why I said fucking 500.
Round 3 of overtime. How many steps are there to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Oh, fuck.
It's tricky because it goes sideways.
I don't think that's relevant.
Oh, it is 100%. 100%. It's 100% relevant, bud.
Yep, it is. 100%.
To the top of it. I don't fucking know.
Duh.
735.
Oh, shit.
Over or under, Corey?
Alright, so I gotta do some math out loud. I'm gonna say there's like 25 steps. Let's say 30 steps in a story. And it's probably like 6. So I'm gonna say like 180. What did Jim say?
700 something.
I'm gonna say lower than that. Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna say lower than that.
I say lower.
You sure?
Going under? Are you sure?
I'm going under, dude.
Are you sure?
I got to. I'm going under.
All right, because this is now like the 3rd round in a row that you have taken the lead, and it is 293.
Ooh, I said 180. You remember when I said that? Not really close. But
You remember when I said that?
I thought they built smaller steps in.
Yeah, I dig what you're saying there. I was trying to do some way too complex math. I think I said like 30 out of 130 million was 10% earlier. I know that was fucking wrong.
For the win for the 3rd
So I can't do
round
math.
in a row. Or is this the 4th round now?
We're on round 8, so this is the 3rd round.
Approximately what percentage of the weight of a head of lettuce is water?
Oh, whoo! Humans are 75. I feel like most shit's like 75. Or somewhere around there. I'm gonna say 70.
Jim, over or under?
How much water's in that hot Latouche, Jim?
Ooh, over.
Over 70.
The game continues!
Jesus, I knew it. What is it, like
97%.
Fucking god damn it.
Yeah, dude, why do you think I always eat salads when we're like after like a night out? It's like
God
that's so much
damn.
water just going into your
I
body.
know,
Like,
and I always say it's just like a
here's Jim.
crunchy bite of water. That's literally
Yeah,
what I always say about salads.
here's
God
Jim.
damn it.
Here's Jim eating another salad. What
So,
a loser.
What's fucking
Well, I'm
great is
hydrated.
that this over-under game has
I was
lasted
going to
for...
say 90 originally, so you still would have had me.
This over-under game is making this episode so long, and it's lasted over 30 minutes now.
You're asking these fucking questions.
Hey, I mean, mean, guys, just do better, all right?
Damn it. We are. It's 8-8.
All right, round 4, overtime, eh? All right.
Yeah, let's go, bud. Let me hear this round.
The Pacific Ocean makes up what percentage of the Earth's water surface?
Oh, the Pacific one?
Over this.
The Pacific one, eh?
Pacific, that's the one over on the west.
Yeah, something like that. You know, it's by the sharks.
Yeah.
It's on the east if you go around the globe enough, though.
It's true. Maybe around north, depending on which way you go.
Shit, who the fuck knows? Maybe come
Wow.
around the back door, slip up from the south side?
What makes up the percentage of what? Just the world?
The world's
The
water
Pacific
supply.
Ocean makes up what percentage of the Earth's water surface?
Oh, I'm going to say 73%.
Over or under. Corey. Corey is correct again at 46% on the first question.
What the fuck? Almost
Corey
half?
Cannot close. He can't close the deal. He can't finish.
Amen
Will he
to
finish?
that.
What was that out of 100%?
Well,
Yeah.
All right.
no, you know what? I kind of thought about that too, because I was thinking about like the Earth, like water on Earth, and then a part of that. So.
Yeah, does that include lettuce?
Yeah, no shit,
All right.
right?
Can
All right.
What
Corey
about us?
close?
Yep. I got this one, dude. I'm
To
ready. I
make
gotta fucking eat. Let's go.
To make it come full circle, as Jim was playing Sega Genesis earlier,
Here we go.
approximately how many spines does an adult hedgehog have?
Spines. Well, we got.
Oh, dude, we got fucked on the spine question last time.
Well, see, here's my thing. Are we talking the little spiny things? Or are we talking the actual fucking spine?
It just says spines.
Spines. Well, that's got to be plural, so I hope it doesn't just mean the spine. That'd be skeet. Spines. 100.
Over or under, Jim?
I thought they were called spikes.
Yeah, whatever.
It just says spines on here.
Yeah, no, but I think, like what Corey was saying, I think like they're called spikes on their back, not spines. But you could be right. You said 100?
Yeah.
I'm going to go under.
And the game is over!
Let's close this, baby.
5,000
Holy shit.
is
Tight.
the answer.
Woo.
Wow, the game, what a game.
Yeah, that was good.
Jim,
Oh, yeah, you are right, Corey. They all call it spines. I knew that was some kind of weird trick question.
Todd said it.
Yeah, I'm Todd. Fucking idiot.
But thanks, dude. I'm usually right, so I
Jesus.
appreciate that.
We just miss Corey.
We're gonna wrap this bitch up.
Finally, the game is over, and it's time to wrap it up. Let's start with a 1, 2, 3 finish before we get out of here. Who wants to start?
One of you two.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Number 1, let's go Blues. Keep the streak going. Number 2, I'm not getting any better, so that's like let's say some prayers. Or not. Number 3, hashtag Kofi Mania.
Yes.
Let's go Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Mania, baby. Baby!
Todd?
All right. My number 1, congratulations, Corey, on finally finishing that fucking game of over and under.
Yeet yeet.
You should have finished it 4 rounds ago.
Listen, I don't want to hear it. Unless you're in the arena with us, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm the hosting. You know,
I get it.
Have to be
You're
Mark,
like the emperor
to be
up at the
Mark
top.
Bergeron, or isn't that his name? Of he hosted America's Funniest Home Videos or something.
Maybe. I thought that was...
It's a hockey player.
I thought that was that raunchy guy. You're talking Pierre Turgeon.
Well, anyway, my number 2...
Pierre Turgeon.
Shout out to the Blues. 11 straight right now. Hopefully 12 when this episode comes out. Let's go Blues. And number 3... You know, I'll give it a shout out. Happy birthday, Clodius. Happy birthday.
HBD?
HBD. Happy birthday, original co-host of the show.
Wait, it's his birthday today?
No, it was on the 13th. It was last week, but
who
we don't
fucking
celebrate
cares?
Valentine's Day, so
Give a shit about his birthday last week.
I don't have a 3. All right.
All right, 1, go Blues. 11, that was cool. We were there. More importantly, they gave a sick-ass giveaway away. Nice little quarter zip pullover. It's like a part of my my daily wear now. 2, Hockey Day in America, just a little bit of a reach. Shout out Jim Stout. And then segue right into 3, Jim, we need you better, dude. Just start eating raw steak or some shit.
Come on, man. We
Just
need you in the
whatever
cockpit.
you haven't been doing.
We need you in the cockpit.
I'm fucking trying.
You know what?
It's like drink raw eggs and eat raw steak. I feel like you'll get better.
I'm gonna shout it out right now. The first time you're back in the cockpit, it's gonna be a 3-hour episode. So
we'll probably get ham skied.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jim has to drink Sprite.
Celebration.
Probably,
kitty cocktails.
Yeah, kitty cocktails.
Yeah.
Maybe he has to go poop a couple
I don't
times.
know. The grenadine might.
Yeah, maybe. It might make him fart.
Yeah. Might flare him up a little.
Oh, actually, I want to change my third one. I would shout out Ron Burgundy on iHeartRadio, since we're on iHeartRadio. Ron Burgundy's new podcast. It's pretty funny, not gonna lie, if you like Ron Burgundy. So yeah. Yeah, it's just some character the whole time.
Cheap plug.
All right. You can go follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope at OffendedPod. Make sure to follow PWP Nation at PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. You can go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. Make sure to go listen to our Spotify playlist at Offended Presents Songs of the Week. You can follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Trick1042. You can follow Corey at
Cordo, CORDOE 74, Snapchat, Instagram. Got that new Insta, NFG_TZ. T-shirts for Patty's Day coming soon. Cheap plug.
Cheap plug.
And Crunchy Blowfish. We might as well bring that back. I'm not on it, but it's a cool Twitter handle.
And Stoutsy?
Yeah, you can follow me, Jimmy James9417 on Instagram, Twitter, James V Stout on Snapchat.
And stay tuned to us on Offended. Obviously, follow us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, wherever you get your podcast, Player FM. We're all there. All right, gentlemen, we will see you next week. And hey, Jim, actually, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What are you doing tomorrow day? Anything? Of course you're not.
No.
Maybe a weekly wrestling wrap-up, since we can't go on the scope.
Oh, yeah.
I think our wrap-ups are back, and I think we're going to keep them on the old podcast form for now.
Yeah, that's what's going to have to do. Yeah, talk some Chamber, talk some Raw, talk some SmackDown, talk some NXT.
So yeah, you'll get that. You'll get 2 episodes. Actually, maybe, you know what? Fuck it. This is going to come out on Thursday then. This is going to come out tonight at midnight. Fuck it.
Uh-oh.
Feeling froggy.
Yep, and then our weekly wrestling wrap-up will be on Friday. Boom. Audible. Breaking news.
Sick.
All right. Well, anyway, for Stoutsy Cor Cor Corey, this is Tricky. This has been Offended, presented by PWP Nation. We'll see you next week. This is our weekly wrestling wrap-up. We're back.